What y'all boys doing with y'all stimmies? Y'all spend them joints yet? Mine's gone already. I haven't get it yet.
I want to play a little vacay or something. A little vacay. Bare minimum.
I want to go out west. My next trip gonna be out west probably.
Yeah.
I need to put my feet in the sand, get some sun.
That's crazy that you already spent your stimmy. Like you didn't even get it yet. What if somebody's still out drunk? I was watching. I was watching a rerun of Lincoln. Listen, I was watching the rerun of Lincoln Heights this week.
The rerun. So you seen it the first time?
I'm about to say, what is Lincoln Heights?
I was watching Lincoln Heights again, and oh boy, it was a guy that was taking everybody's tax returns. So I'm just saying, what if you don't get it?
What if I get it? Shout out to my guy Big Zirkle, the Raider fan that Rad and I interviewed. He said if I don't get my stimmy, somebody gonna get this stimmy. So that's the same rule I'm living by. If I don't get my stimmy, my mail lady gonna have some issues. We gonna have a conversation. How about you, Preach? You gonna give it all the tithing?
If I get it, I didn't get it last time, so I don't know.
Man, I got $60 measly.
Yeah, I don't know what's guys. So hopefully I get it. We'll see.
I get in that joint.
Yeah, and Rad, the 2K Rad, 2K Rad getting that check.
Check up. Stimmy me. Stimmy Turner. Yeah. Stimmy me.
Mills, you and the wife gonna go somewhere, or you gonna do something
with the stimmy?
With the stimmy.
I mean, nah. The stimmy going to tuition, man. Stimmy going to tuition. Straight to tuition. But we do got a couple trips planned, but they got nothing to do with the stimmy. But yeah, stimmy going straight to tuition.
Wealth.
Big man. That's
wealth.
Hey,
niggas, Mills.
I didn't know we was giving responsible answers. I could have given responsible ones.
Tell him keep the stimmy, Mills. You don't need the stimmy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, reinvested it.
I don't need it, but I want it. I don't need it, but I want it. Definitely.
Well,
I need it. I need it. So swing that shit my way. But yes, we are back. We are here full strength. The guys are here. Got a great show. I'm gonna lie. I missed y'all boys. After we do the show, like I want to do another one the next day. So we gonna have to talk about maybe doing 5 shows a week, but we ain't there yet. So we gonna get there. I want to do 5 shows a week. But so Big Mills, how you doing, cuz? How was your weekend?
Weekend was good, man. Speaking of weekend, I know the last couple of weeks, Mike, you've been giving shout outs to the scammers. And
shout out to the scammers.
Mike heard the story, Rad, you ain't hear it, Preach ain't hear it, and it's for the world, man. I got scammed, man. Me and a couple of fellas went to the mall, the outlet. Weekend just passed. Rad, I don't know if you was with me and Mike when we went to the Galleria.
It was me, you, and Nut, I think.
Oh, well, me and Mike went to the Galleria, I think, a couple years ago around Christmas time.
About
and it was a dude
10 years ago.
It was a dude in the Galleria. He had a cup and a bar. 3 cups, 1 bar. Had it on a little mat. Was maneuvering around. So if you pick the cup with the bar, you get the bread, right? So I was thinking of it, and we went to the mall outlet, and it was a dude doing the same thing, but he was using cards. He had 2 black cards and a red card. You pick the red card, you get the bread. And I was talking to Mambo and stuff, they always gonna let the first couple people win, obviously, because they want, to get your attention, think you got a chance of winning. But I mean, we realized that after everything happened, we realized everybody was working together, and it just got me. But so the dude was doing a little trick, blah blah blah. He said, "Who got $200? Who got $200? Winner get 4." And it was a chick that was there, and she put out 200. I know the red card out. She got it. She won the 200. Then the dude was like, let's run it back. Who got 500? Who got 500? And the dude next to me said, yo, what you got, bro? I'll go in half with you. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. I already know how this go. And then he put out 500. He won. And it happened like 3 or 4 times. And me and Money, we sitting there like, yo, man, this man a lick. You know what I mean? Not thinking about what just happened, what Mike said 10 years ago, to do with the cup. You know what I mean? So the dude, the cards, check it. The dude had the cards, 3 cards, red card. Red card was bent. The red card is the winner. Red card is bent, right? 3 cards on the table. The dude was like, he was like, yo, who want to bet? What you got? The dude said, I got 300. I got 300.
Okay.
He said, I picked the red card. The dude picked the wrong card. So now we down to 2 cards. The red one, one black one. So the odds are, more in our favor. I'm like, I got a couple dollars. What up? He said 500. I said, nah, I don't got 500. He said, your man right next to y'all going together. I said, nah, he ain't got nothing to do with this. I got a couple dollars, but I don't got 500. He said, put a red card. Man, I picked the bent joint. The bent joint was black now.
It was black now.
It was black now. So me and Money look at each other like, yo, this is crazy. They had to have a remote, and the remote had a magnet on the bottom of the mat, and the mat had to change the color of the card. But the drink was crazy. So that's how my weekend went, man.
Mills.
He's got a couple dollars.
Did you just hear what you just said? Like,
he said, I got a couple dollars.
no, my thing is there was a magnet on the bottom of the card and it changed the color.
That's my assumption.
What are you talking about? No,
because there was only one bent card, and that was the red one, and
Mills,
it just turned black.
It's called sleight of hand. While
Do
you
it,
was
Sam.
talking,
Do it,
No, nobody. No, everybody look.
Oh my God! Here we go. And he preach again.
Listen,
Hey, over there.
my man, money eyes were straight on the table.
you see my hand though?
No, nothing. It had to be a button that they pressed.
Yo, but did you see my hand?
Yeah.
Yo.
Did you see that?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
You ain't see
Yo,
it
I
though.
can't believe you and Money even stood there and
Y'all
watched
licks. Yeah.
it. Like, just keep walking.
Yo, we
like,
watched
that's
for, like,
clearly lit.
We watched for like 30 minutes, bro.
Listen, listen, they know, like, that's what it's for. It's not like they're never going to lose ever because they're cheating. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember my brother, they went to what people used to go to? The black college. What was that? You know what I'm talking about?
Howard.
Yeah, but what was it called? Homecoming.
I
remember my brother said he went to homecoming. Yo, he said they all got broke. Like they it was like 6 of them, and they honestly thought that they was gonna beat this dude. He cleaned them up, like cleaned them all out. Like it was like they looking, it's like, yo, it's like, bruh, they're like, what do you think?
Mill said, I thought, the odds is better now. Like, no, there's no odds.
There's no odds.
One card was gone.
Odds are zero.
There's no odds, Mills. No odds.
The odds are zero.
The odds are for sure zero. Like,
What he said, odds, I saw his mind gone. He's gone. He's gone. The odds are better now, so I got in. I got a couple dollars. No, there's no.
Well, y'all just heard he say he don't need the stimmy, so he had a couple of dollars. He was like, "My donated to charity." At this point,
we went to Nike store. We came back out. They was good as gone, bro. It was ghost.
of course, because they won. Listen, everybody else that won money, they all left together and they divvied it up.
Yes.
They didn't win money. They were just trading it back and forth until they got a sucker like you to get $300 from. They got the hell out of there.
Like Mills, dude. Like, you look at it this way. You think he's wasting his time? He lost $700 in front of you, right? Like, do you think about that? He's in the Galleria Mall doing a stupid card, or the outlet mall doing a stupid card game. Do you honestly believe if he got popped for $700, he was just like, where did he get that money from? Like, that nigga ain't got no money. Like,
Bills get popped
listen.
700 every week.
We wasn't taking no parts until the one card was removed and there's only 2 left.
But
the
odds got
big
better.
card was a red one.
Good odds
Yeah,
got better.
got better.
Yeah,
Like, he
I
actually knew that. He was
Yeah,
watching
greater
y'all.
I
See, okay, they ain't gonna do it with the 3, but they gonna
Yeah,
do it.
they do it.
And he said, "I got these things."
Yo,
Got
the
Yo,
cards
if you go sit
ain't
here,
moved.
and watch
Walk
30
for 30
minutes,
minutes,
they're
I
gonna
gotta do
get you.
one more move, and then I got him.
The cards ain't
even
moved.
seen
So
Bro,
we,
y'all
I was
was
on
fish,
Google.
bro.
I was on
Line,
Google
sink.
all day that day trying to find that mat though. I was on Google.
Trying to find the mat. It's not the mat.
find
It's
the
not
mat.
the mat. It's sleight of
trying to tell
hand.
y'all,
I'm
it's the
telling you.
mat.
I know. I've seen
Listen.
somebody actually show me how to
Bro.
do it.
No, we're gonna talk about a group chat. Nobody touched the table. Honest to God. Nobody touched the table.
You don't have
The card-
to touch
It
the
had
table
to be something to change the
because
color
you
of the
never
card.
saw the card. You never really saw the card. You thought you saw the card, but you
No,
never
he
saw
showed.
it.
He showed
Mills.
the card before he put it down.
Mills. So when
Let's move on.
so
We can
when
move
so
on.
no.
move on.
So when a magician saw somebody in half, do you really believe that they are sawed in half? Because nobody touched the box. Like, is that what we doing? What are you talking about? Listen, well,
not real. Yeah.
shout out to my pops. He hustled me like I came on this podcast all the time. 3-card Monte, chess, pool, ping pong, anything you can name it. My dad hustled me in every single thing when I was younger. And the moral of the story was never let anybody hustle you like this. Because my dad said this is how he got money to eat. You think niggas that need money to eat is losing to meals?
Yeah.
They're not losing to you meals.
Or anybody else for that matter.
Yes,
They're not losing.
Yeah,
This is their money.
Bro.
They said
that's
you sweet. Like you, he's sweet right here. And let me say this while we on games. I'm almost getting sick and tired of people posting their spades hand, asking how many do you have. If you gotta ask that question, then you don't got nothing because you don't know how to play spades. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sick of these answers too. Yo, if you out there saying if somebody got 2 in their hand and you saying, yo, yeah, but if you play it right, you could get 4. Yo, y'all gotta stop doing that because that's not true. Like, no, there's no way you're playing this unless you're playing with people who cannot play. You making 4 books. You almost went off, bro. I almost went off. Somebody said, yo, if you play it right,
8 diamonds in the hand.
Yes, did you say
8 diamonds?
The man had he had 8 diamonds. The little joker, a 10 of spade, 3 hearts, and 1 club, something like that. And dude said, first of all, that 8's getting cut off the rip, off the muscle. And he said, but if you play it right, I get you 4. I almost wanted to slap him. I'm like, bro, you cannot get 4 out of this, bro. Like, it is mathematically impossible for you unless your partner doesn't have any diamonds. Yes.
Unless the other team went nil,
yes.
and they are throwing off.
And truth be told, that's really not how you play spades anyway. Like when you got hands like that, you actually don't even say, yo, I got 2. I'm just letting somebody in. So you know what I'm saying? I'm letting y'all in on something. You say 1, maybe 1 in the yacht, and then you try to set somebody. That's how you play spades. You do not play spades saying you got 4 and you only got 2 books in your hand. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny because then the other person on the other end of the comment said, yo, you got to be my partner.
Please.
Yeah. He get you set. That's the nigga that gets you set. Like, yo, bro, why are you so overzealous with your bidding, bro? Like, but I digress.
I don't know who, I don't know overbidder. I don't know somebody who just think they always gonna get 4 or something like that.
No, bags. I didn't see bags. Like, yeah, I got about 2. He ended up with 7. I'm like, yo, how did we get it? Oh, you said overbid.
Like they
overbid.
I get you 4. They're like, bro, you gotta book this game. Like
my guy Tim Fine be at the job when we play spades, bro. I'd be like, bro, if I say I got 3 and you say you got 3, why do you put 7 down? Like, I just don't it really bothers me. I'd be like, yo, how many you got? Yo, I got 3. Yo, I got 3. That's 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. Why do you have to put 7 down? Yo, we don't got it. We never had it. We only said 3 and 3.
It depends. If the other team go 4,
no,
you might like, all right, my jack might walk.
No,
your jack might walk.
No, what you do is it's called you just throw this hand in because y'all sandbagging. Y'all lying. I say 3, you say 3. We don't have any more than that.
Preach. You go books made.
Absolutely, but we don't give anybody points. We just throw the hand in.
Oh, okay, just throw the hand in.
Yeah, you don't get points for that. You just throw the hand in. We had to stop there too, but people started cheating. So we do not. If there's no books made, you just throw the hand in.
That's the problem. A lot of people are scared to get set.
I know a lot of people that play at 10 though.
Mills.
Oh, really?
When you say people are scared to get set, what do you mean by that?
People are scared to take those negative points, so they're going to underbid.
Scared to bid your hit.
Oh, you said what you mean? Take the negative points?
No, we talk about somebody who overbids their hand.
Yeah, not
I'm
underbid.
saying no. Preacher's talking about throwing the hand in if books made. I'm saying a lot of people underbid because they're scared they're not going to make their books. So if you say you got 5 and be like, yo, we going board, that's 9 books. That means there's still 4 out there. Bro, I can't get you no more than this because they're scared to get set. That's the problem.
Well, Mills, I don't think you should be scared to get set. You just don't want to get set. That is not the object of the game to get set.
Right. So they're not playing their hand. They're not playing their hand.
Yeah, but like if you got like a king, like people be terrified to count it because they scared that it's gonna get cut, type of thing.
Listen. That's the name of the game, right? That's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. So I mean, I count whatever. But for those people who out there in those comments saying that silly stuff, I just ask y'all to stop. Like, please stop. Or if y'all do say that, put it in the comments how y'all actually gonna make this work. Because I would
Alright.
love to hear it. I would love to hear it.
So let's pause. I was gonna say this for the end of the show, but let's do it right now. I'm coming in town Thursday. What up with a spades game? The four of us get. We think it's a sports show. Spades game.
Yeah, bro. I'm down.
Oh.
That's
Preach
fine.
Mills. Can I write y'all down as me seeing y'all this time?
Yeah.
I'm there,
Yeah, bro.
bro.
I'm
All
COVID
right.
free.
What day? Let me know what day. He said I'm COVID free. Let me know what day. I'm there this Sunday.
Y'all can't even pull
when
up
do you
to the
come in?
crib if y'all out for the
Thursday.
drive.
You come in this Thursday.
Coming in Thursday.
Oh, whenever y'all.
What's teams?
It
Pick
doesn't
name
matter.
hat.
It's like if I'm playing with Ante can't do that silly stuff. That's all. If I play with Ante, he can't do that silly stuff. I'm not dealing.
Bro,
I don't
Bills
like when he do
silly
that.
stuff.
What you
just-
mean?
It's just
I'm not
when
a basic player.
I just Ante. What I'm saying is,
You know, basketball. I'm not fundamental. I Euro step. I
you don't do
spin,
any
my
of those
God.
things.
I do in and outs.
You don't do any
I'm-
of those things. Ante, all I want you to do is follow my lead. I do not want you to try to do something outside the norm. Just follow where I'm going. That's where we go, because that's how you win the game. I'm telling you. Like, that's how you, if you follow my lead, that's how you win the game.
I'm with that. Me and Rad versus the Preachers. I'm with that.
All right, bet.
All right.
I got
Or
the home
20 a game.
We update y'all next week.
I got the home game. It's at the crib, at the basement.
All right, we're at the crib. All right, let us know what day. Me and Andrew pull up.
All right, cool.
All right. So Preach, how was your weekend? Hopefully you didn't get scammed.
I didn't get scammed. I'm trying to think. Yeah, my weekend it was okay. It was okay.
Solid.
It hit a little rough patch, but it's all good. It's all good. So
That's what's up. How about you, Rad? How was your weekend?
I had a good weekend, man. I got set up the nursery for the new baby, so I did that. Got that done. Got out the way. So
I got rap.
and it was good.
It's crazy.
yeah. So yeah, and I was listening to India Voice to India. Yo, if y'all like happy or like if y'all in a good space, y'all should listen to that album, bro. It's like for like on some black men, like man stuff, like it's like she like really like it's not no music like that today. It's like really like positive love, like it was like a real like good experience. So I think y'all boys should listen to that album.
What made you listen to that?
Because my sister used to play it when I was younger. She always used to play, so I know the songs, but I never listened to the songs. You know what I mean? I never I felt what she was talking about. So I was like, oh, okay. So I just randomly thought about that album and I played it, and I was like, yo, this joint is just a dope album. Like it's like real love. She sounded like she was in love, like on a real love experience. And if you in love or if you feeling that, it's a good fulfilling. Even to listen to with y'all significant others, it's a good album.
I might add that to the drive.
She's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
coming, put some eyes on Mom Dukes and everything. So make sure everybody good.
Oh, we all should go out.
I mean, no, we're here to Sunday.
Oh, wow.
All right. Well, maybe not Mills.
Well, is it? I mean, is stuff open?
I mean, not go out, but
we went bowling. Me and Mills and a couple other people went bowling last week, so we
Really?
can go bowling. Yeah.
Yeah, we could. I mean,
Couples
pull up,
bowling?
do something,
Or
and
just
pull up the Rat House, play some spades.
All
So
right.
speaking of writing music, man, we gotta get the We Think Is a Sports Show soundtrack.
Man, Mills, I told you that in the summer.
Anyways,
Don't
can you go,
start with me.
Mike? Go.
This is a raw album cover, right? This is what this
No,
be.
I'm saying we can get
No,
some
we're
people
not.
from the
No,
town, get like an 18.
Oh, you on your LeBron A&R?
I'm just saying, keep
You go drop a deluxe after that.
Submit some joints. We'll talk about it
These
later.
are people from the town. I'm
Yeah.
crying. So,
respect
Rat, speaking of love, I know you mentioned something about proposing at somebody's wedding. What is that about?
Nah, it was some meme going around Facebook, of some guy, proposing at his man's or his brother's wedding, and the question was, it wasn't a question. The theme said, "Don't nobody ever do this in my family" or something, or you getting cussed out, blah, blah, blah. So it sparked a debate. So I just wanted to know, was like, how would y'all react to one of us or your brother or some like proposing at your wedding? Like, would that affect you or? It's quiet.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'll be happy. It's a good moment. But once the ceremony and everything is over, I am gonna write you a bill because for my wedding, the attention supposed to be on me and my wife. It's not supposed to be on you. So if you're gonna pop the question, I mean the attention gonna shift to you. So obviously these people is here to see you now and not me. So you're gonna have to cut out, a couple of dollars to pay for this bill. So expect that bill coming. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you don't have to worry about that because you're not getting married again. So it's quiet for me. Not because I'm saying no, but my girl, it's a no-go. So she already said like you can't do it. So or anybody else can't do it. If you told me like you were doing it, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Like I don't care. It's not that serious. Weddings are overrated anyway. They just are. They are a great time. Don't get me wrong. They are a great time. We had I had an amazing time at a lot of weddings, even Mill's wedding. Like we had a really good time, but like they're just overrated. Like
Yeah,
but the experience is great. So I'm not gonna knock that, but it's just definitely overrated.
Nah, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I agree with Mills. I'm definitely sending somebody a bill. All right, because Rad, I'm not okay. I don't know how much you spent on everything that you did for your engagement, but whoever is going to do that is bypassing all of that, right? They in the tux that they probably got from the being in my wedding. They got the food from being in my wedding. They got the scenery from being in my wedding. They got the camera person already there taking good pictures, right? All that is on my bill. So I would make sure I'll write you a little joint. I would send you an invoice for, I don't know, how I would ask Rat, how much did you spend on your joint? And I would bill somebody that much probably.
But wait a minute. Let me say this real quick. I would be okay at a certain point, right? If they are in the wedding party, like just a case of point, like when we took pictures at wherever we took pictures at Albright Court, whatever that was. Like if you did it while we was getting back on the bus or something like very romantically or something like that, then that's fine because it's out the way. It doesn't take away from the pictures and like everybody's not there. It's just quiet. It's what I'm saying. If it's something like that, I'm cool. If it's something on the limo ride to the reception, like and you do it on the, what I'm saying, and everybody is involved, and it's kind of like we can live with that. That's not insane. But if it's in front of more than 30, 40 people, it's a dub, bro. Like
it's dicey. It's dicey because then once you get back, everybody want to talk to you about the engagement, and now nobody care about me and my wedding no more.
Well, maybe, but like, I mean, if you get back to the reception, I mean, if I'm saying going to the reception, everybody gonna party. So I mean, it's like,
and there's also gonna be that female walking around. Look what he just did.
If that rock is bigger than the one I got my wife, now we gotta fight. now you should embarrass my wife.
Now we compare each other and stuff.
Yeah,
she didn't even get that joint. Yeah, I'm thinking about having my bridal shower here. I won't have the wedding here though. These people start talking about I wouldn't do this at my wedding, but it's cute though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but I don't got time for that. You're right. I'll cry.
It's cute though.
It's cute though. But for you, I love it for you though. I love it for you.
But I won't like that. Like,
yo. It is National Women's Month, and y'all.
Oh yeah, my bad. Right now. Prayers to everybody involved.
Every woman would say no. This is us, so we kind of
yeah. Oh yeah, Angie said no. Every woman. Yeah, she said no. Angie said absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah.
So they more petty than us.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into a little NBA. No really games, but they did have the NBA Allstar game. Shout out to the refs. I'm always gonna big up the refs with me being a ref and whatnot. They had three black refs. And they were all HBCU grads. Norfolk State, shout out to Norfolk State Rad, Clark Atlanta University, and Southern University. So, and it was in Atlanta, so it does make sense. So, I guess shout out to the NBA for that. I guess Preach. How do you feel about that? I know you're not a big Adam Silver fan, and you think that they are pander bears pretty much.
I legitimately did not care. Even when I seen it in the notes, I was just like, I just do not care about this. So
I respect that. I mean,
shout out to the refs and shout out to the HBCUs, but I don't care.
Yeah, It's like when they had the all black crew in the NFL. It's like y'all just kind of just doing stuff now. Like, okay, well,
I don't know where any refs graduated from. Like, I mean, I don't like that was never a thing. So I mean, I mean, shout out to these people for being successful in what they do, but like, I don't care.
Y'all, how about y'all two?
Yo, I gotta talk about I think it was Clark Atlanta or Howard. I forgot who it was who song "Lift Every Voice." The choir. Did y'all
Probably Howard?
Clark Atlanta. It was
Maybe,
Clark
I don't
Atlanta.
know.
Yeah, they shouldn't have did it like that, y'all. Boy, that joint. They did like the. I thought it was gonna do some soulful version of it. You know what I mean? Like, and they did like "Lift Every Voice." Like, I'm like,
But you know what though?
this?
That's how they sing,
Sam.
though.
Damn.
No, I'm not saying it was right. I'm saying that's how they sing.
We're not about to say HBCUs, all this marching band stuff, and then the choir come and sing, "Lift every voice and sing." I'm like, is they serious right now?
That's how they sing.
Like, yo, no, who is they? Who is they?
No, but
No, I'm saying
they teach that in college.
Okay, I'm not saying that. There is like like, you know, like they have gospel choirs, and then this is like this. Like, I've honestly I've seen a lot of HBCU choirs sing like this in certain churches. No, I know. I'm saying this wasn't the gospel section. This was the yeah, I mean, joint.
What I'm saying is they should have had the gospel.
I agree. I agree.
That rendition wasn't it. It wasn't it.
Should have been more so.
That just was.
I know. Well, let me ask you, right? Because every time black people come out, they expect us to be, you know, shucking and jiving and all this soul. And I forgot what I'm sure you do, but I forgot what I was looking at. But it was like some classical singer that kind of can't get jobs because they are black, and like almost like opera, like they say black people, the classical singing, they don't get as many opportunities because that's not what we do. So maybe that's why they did it, to kind of get us out of that box.
Yeah, I need that.
They teach that in college. Like one of the courses that they take.
I don't watch the white people that do it, so I don't. I mean, I understand that play. I'm not trying to discredit that play. Yeah. But I mean, I need that. It was.
I'm going to play.
I don't mind it. Listen, I remember some years back, I was in Rochester. This church shall remain nameless. And a matter of fact, the pastor's not even there anymore. So, anyways, I hope many might see this and they be like, "Oh yeah, I know the church." But anyways, say his daughter, she went to a certain school in Tennessee for music, whatever, and she asked her to do a solo. So I'm thinking like, okay, you know what I mean? Asked her to do a solo. She got up doing that, and I'm like, boo. We was young. It was quiet. Like, yo, what's going on here?
Bro, that's how I felt.
Baptist church. Why are you singing like that? Stop doing that. Stop. Like, stop.
We need that gospel. We need that flair. Come on.
Oh my God.
Table, man. Shout out to Gladys, man. Miss Gladys, she held it down, man. She still got it.
Are we talking about that right now? The
All-Star game and all that stuff? Yeah.
Go ahead.
It was quiet. It was so quiet for me. Like, I'm so disinterested. And the 3-point contest was good. Like, I appreciated it. It was like, you know, it was very entertaining.
Skills gotta go.
I don't necessarily mind the skills. They gotta find a niche, because that can be a good thing. For me, the dunk contest, and I'm just gonna go through it. The dunk contest, it's not that it was necessarily bad per se. It was just like we don't know them. I mean, not like
I know Cassius. You know Cassius.
I know Cassius because I'm a college basketball fan. I watch Duke.
But YouTube. See, people know Cassius.
No, I'm not saying that. No, there are a generation who does know Cassius family, but majority of people do not. Like, no one knows this guy.
You're right.
It's like I didn't know he was on Indiana Pacers. I tell you that. I knew he was in the league, but I did not know he was in it. But that's my point. It's like that's not gonna work. Because the dunk contest is already like, at least if you're gonna pick an up and coming player, pick an up and coming player that somebody knows that has done something in the league. He has never dunked the ball in the regular game.
I know, that was crazy.
Like, what are we talking about? This is embarrassing. And then as far as the All-Star game is concerned, I can't. I hate NBA. Like, I hate the NBA. Like, I just cannot understand for the life of me who made it okay to just jack up threes. You remember when you know what the All-Star game reminds me of? It reminds me of the last game during pickup. But it just get crazy. Like, it just gets nuts and people get hurt. And it's like, yo, what? Like it's like 12-11, we go into 16. It's the last game, and then it gets to a point where somebody be like, "Yo, bro, it's over, y'all. Let's go."
Yeah, it's over. Like,
it's over.
Matt.
Like, the game
Matt.
is done. Like, let's all like. I swear, I wanted to go in the court and be like, "Hey, yo, bro, it's over, y'all. Let's go."
Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's over, yeah, boys.
Like, yo, like when Zion missing, it was just like, all right, man, pack it up.
It's over.
If somebody get hurt, let's go home. We don't have to continue this. This is the last game. We done had a good run.
Call it good.
Everybody clap it up, shake hands. Yo, we out. Let's talk. You know what I mean, roll dice, whatever y'all want to do. But
in their defense, the incentive, everything changes though, because you can't play, basketball the right way, because they're not gonna do that anyway, because they don't want to risk injuries and stuff like that. But the money that they were raising, you get additional money for assists. And in order to get an assist, you have to pass the ball to a player, and they have to put up a shot. They can't get that many dribbles.
Yo, I swear I was this close from cussing.
They getting bread for assists.
Mills. If you explain to me how an assist works one more time, I'm going to shut this whole. I'm just going to shut everything down. Like, why would you just tell me when you get an assist is the pass? Like, why did you have to explain that to us? You did not have to tell us that. Like, what? Mills.
Mills talk like he writing an essay, and like he got to get to like 1,000 words, so he just starts saying stuff. Oh yeah, and assist, and then a timeout. Or a timeout is when.
Yeah, I might have to pause this shit.
How about you tell us how to get rebounds? You know what I mean? Go through that step. Go through the rebounding step.
You get the bread for the organization by assists, man. So they try to get their assists up. So they jacking.
He's almost cussed.
Regardless, that has nothing to do with the game itself. I'm just saying, like,
it doesn't. But I'm just saying though.
Oh God.
I want that. I want you to get. I want that assist. I want you to get that assist so we can get that bread for these organizations. So you pass me the ball, I'm letting it go.
Yo, I don't know.
Listen. This is. Listen. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. You know what they should honestly do about the game. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yo, I almost wanted like a king of the court type situation, not for embarrassment, but like, yo, just go 1-on-1. Like, y'all can have 5 players on a court. Yeah, just like, yo, each possession, you pass the ball, like Bradley Beal get a shot, he going against Dame on the other team. Then Jason Tatum against Jaylen Brown. Then Harden against Steph Curry. Like I'd rather have a back and forth like that. Y'all can still shoot the 3. Just put a hand up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't got to be nothing crazy. You ain't got to play no defense, no really. But just like, I'm sick of this. I am sick of like y'all just like, it's not like, I'm not saying go hard. You don't have to go hard, but you can make it more entertaining than what it is. That's all I'm saying. You can make it more entertaining.
Well, yo, what drill did we do in high school, Preach, when you under the basket and you roll the ball out and you got to go out there, chop your feet?
Shell.
And then, no, it wasn't shell. It was 1-on-1 though. Where you roll the ball out, you go to that person, you got to go to that person. To the wing, yeah. No. Like, if I roll it out there and I run out and you can get past me, you go past me. If not, you pass it to the wing. I gotta put my forearm in your chest and go. Yeah, like just do something like roll the ball out and go 1-on-1. Do king of the court, something like that. That'd be way more interesting. Yo,
they did king of the court. That to be
2-on-2, 3-on-3, anything.
And if the All-Stars are too all-starry, you know what I mean, too grand, to do that, then do it with the sophomores and freshmen. I'll take that. If you get LaMelo against, I don't know, what's another rookie, Halliburton, or Bennett. You know what I mean, Maxey, Bennett, whoever, I can take that. Like, if y'all show me king of the court, 3 dribbles, 2 dribbles,
basketball.
Man, I'll say this though. It was at one point even worse than this. I think it's gotten better because the whole fourth quarter, like they already start playing in the fourth quarter. So it's a point. It's no time. It's untimed time to get to it. So that is interesting. Now, the long way to get there is the problem, obviously. But it used to be just the last 2 minutes of the game. You know what I mean? Before it's just like the last minute of the game before, you know what I mean? So it got better for sure. Now it definitely, need to keep working out the kinks, but at least we got that fourth quarter where it's like all serious the whole time. They actually trying to hoop.
We can move on. But honestly, what they should do is, and you don't have to make it too ultra competitive because you do not want your stars to get hurt. That's a black cloud.
Yeah.
But they are right. Up to 24 to the quarters, that's smart. But they should make every quarter a challenge. Like just make up a challenge. I don't know. I don't care. Like try to get 60 assists. It's not realistic, but you get my point. Like whatever. Try to get this number so they can at least try to do that. You don't gotta go crazy, but like if they say LeBron team has to get 24 assists in order to get $48,000 for this charity, or however much we don't put on it. That's at least it's like, okay, let's stop them. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's try to get it. Like, make it that way to where it's like each quarter you have a challenge to try to get to. Nothing crazy, but just something like put some expectation on it.
Yeah. So I would say this, then we can move on. I didn't watch any of this, so I can't really talk about what happened. But as far as the dunk contest, the issue was I didn't know any of those players.
Exactly.
So no, I did not. I was not tuned in. If it would have been LeBron, Westbrook, and whoever, and Zion, right? I'm glued to my TV. So they have to do something to get the stars back in.
Or good players, because Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon was not superstars. That was the best dunk contest we've ever seen in our lives.
Yeah, that was incredible.
So, but it's like, at least get somebody who we know they name.
Yeah, they play. Yeah,
they went to UCLA. Like he had pedigree.
But
like,
I mean, yeah, it is. It was COVID season. It's COVID. Maybe people don't want. You know what I mean? There's other factors that play.
But the dunk contest is normally kind of like, anyways.
But at least get one. They at least get one known person. This was no. It was It was bench players and somebody who got 2 minutes in an NBA game.
Obi Toppin, pause. The dude from Portland, Cassius Stanley. Who was the other guy? I don't know who the other person was.
I think it was just 3, wasn't it?
It was just 3? Oh, okay.
It was 3.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's usually at least one. Like Donovan Mitchell won it. Like not last year, the year before that. Like it's always at least one guy we know. That was just like
yeah, it's tough. I mean, remember the days of Vince Carter, McGrady, Francis. Who else was in that joint? Like it was like people who favorite players was in just to go to that joint. Absolutely. Now it's just like
even have like Nate Robinson and whatchamacallit.
And, Dwight
Howard. Like I mean,
yeah, but Jason Richardson was in it. Iguodala was nice in a couple people have some.
Yeah,
Kobe was in it. Kobe actually was in it before.
Yeah,
I blame LeBron, but we ain't got to go down there.
It's the agent.
So, but it's another thing that a lot of people blaming LeBron for, and that's Blake Griffin. People saying that the Nets are terrified of LeBron, so they had to go get Blake. So I guess I don't know.
Is that what they said?
Yeah. That's what they're saying. They said that's the saying that the Nets are terrified of LeBron, so they got to go get LeBron, go get Blake. What's the details of his contract? Y'all know?
It's just rest of the season. It's just rest of the season.
Oh, so but the Nets. Okay, it's just whatever the Nets picked up.
It's a minimum. Yeah, it's like
it's just it's literally just the rest of the season. He's gonna be a free agent next year.
He's just a bag. I mean, they got bought off for like $67 million.
He don't. Yeah. I think it's you only could take a certain amount when you get bought out. I don't think you could sign like
another big one.
I don't think you can.
Pause.
Yeah.
What y'all think about Blake going to the Nets? Hashtag nothing but Nets.
Blake was averaging 12 points and 5 rebounds. He's garbage. Like, what are we talking about?
Bro,
like, I don't even know what is going on.
It's big in name value. It's gonna have if they lose, it's gonna be a huge. I had 7 All-Stars on your team, blah 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 blah.
Like the Lakers 04.
Yeah, but knowingly understanding that Blake haven't dunked in a game this year, which is nuts to say. Like Blake Griffin have not dunked in the game this year. He been shooting high volume threes and he shoot like 30. Like he hasn't been like nothing.
He's garbage.
He's a glorified role player at this point. But maybe a lot of people were saying that he was, not trying to get hurt, just blah blah blah. So he might see a different Blake. I don't know, but he just been terrible. He haven't been good. Like it's not like Blake. He can't jump. He had 2 knee surgeries and he shot better last year. This year he just not shooting good. So I don't know what you're gonna get from Blake right now, based on how he's been playing.
Definitely a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. But we know what he could do. I mean, we saw him dominate the game at one point.
That's like
his game
8 years ago.
Declined. I'm just saying. But we know he's done it before. And sometimes when they get surrounded by players that can elevate them and get them back to their old ways, sometimes it benefits them in the long run. So who knows? He might be catching alleys from Kyrie. Who knows?
Maybe.
He's not gonna catch any alleys.
But it's something too that he was literally dogging it out there. Some people saying he was dogging it. Now, if it's something, I'm saying if he was dogging it, he's probably better than what because he looked at like he can be on a bench somewhere how he's playing. So if he was straight up dogging it, then we'll see. But I don't know.
Trust me, when the men's league go back up, I'm telling people I was dogging it too. No, I'm just trash now. What are you talking about?
I would say this. I think
I'm saying dogging it to get cut or get traded. Like that's what I mean.
Okay.
I don't mind them. I think like it's more for me. It's more of somebody else doesn't have them. Somebody else can't get Blake now because I don't think that they need Blake. Like Blake doesn't play defense. He never has. So it's like they need defensive players. They don't need offense. They can score 70,000 points right now without Blake Griffin. Like trust me, they're cool. Now, granted, he's another piece. Like it's cool to have a Blake. Like to say, I can call on Blake in a rotation. I guess you know what I'm saying. Like, is he better than Jeff Green? Maybe. I mean, Jeff Green is serviceable.
No, he's not better than Jeff Green right now. He haven't been playing better than Jeff Green right now.
And that's my point. So you're not sitting Jeff Green. The Brown kid is a revelation. Like he jumps everywhere. He does everything.
He come to take his minutes, I would think.
But he's not because the
starting lineup.
The Brown guy, literally does everything he has to do without shooting the ball. Like he does all the dirty work. You cannot sit somebody like that. It's impossible.
I'm talking about starting wise.
You can't take minutes from Joe Harris. You can't take minutes from where is he gonna play at? Like is he taking DeAndre Jordan minutes?
Yeah,
he doesn't rebound. But he doesn't rebound.
The Nets. What's the dude's name? Because DeAndre Jordan haven't really been playing anyway.
The other guy else, yeah,
dude, because he
from Miami or something.
Killing my tickets. He been killing my. I took DeAndre Jordan like 8.5 boards. He didn't even touch the floor because this dude. So I don't know. We'll see. I would say like Blake, not even like the veteran that got like 2 rings that gonna come and show the guys how to do it. Like he never really did anything in the postseason either. So I'm like whatever. But he, like you said, he just won a ring. He said he just going to Brooklyn to try to win a ring. So talk to Blake.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Go for him.
He got all the money in the world. You know what I mean? He got.
He's fine.
He's great.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
No.
You never know at the NBA.
I look at Blake Griffin like how people look at Chris Webber.
Chris Webber is the finalist this year. He might make it. It's not a weak class, but Paul Pierce is the only guaranteed one in there. I think
Chris Bosh had a better career than Chris Webber. Like that, that's a fact.
He had a better career. He had a better career, like accomplishment. But is he a better player? I don't think. No,
but that's not. But you're not putting the better player in there. If that was the case, then we would have like.
That matters.
The Hall of Fame.
That matters.
But like, regardless if you're more talented than a player, like this.
No, he played better than him too. Chris Webber. I think Chris Webber reached a higher height than Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh was on a Toronto. What I'm saying is Chris Webber was he was riddled with injuries. Chris Bosh is like a 11, 12-time All-Star. Chris Webber only went to the All-Star team 5 times. Like, I mean, like, what are we talking about? Like, you cannot, like, all I'm saying is Chris Bosh, over the longevity of his career, played better than him. That's just a fact. Like, it's not a hearsay. Somebody got hurt. I'm sorry. I am really sorry you got hurt. But, like, facts are facts. He was an 11-time All-Star, 12-time All-Star. He averaged 20 and 10 for like 8 years. Like Chris Webber did not do that.
He did it for like 6 or 5 or 6 years.
Nigga, that's 3, 4 less years, right? So I mean, like, if I averaged,
all right,
am I missing something, y'all?
I just think if Chris Bosh is if Chris Bosh is a first ballot Hall of Famer, Chris Webber can get in the Hall of Fame. If you think Chris Bosh is first ballot off rip, Chris Webber can get in there then. Because I mean. I think he's a better player than him. I think Chris Webber is better than Chris Webber.
Chris Webber is definitely more talented than him. But at some point, we got to look at what you did on the court.
No, yes, that's why Chris Bosh is in the conversation.
Bosh had a way better career than Chris Webber. Period.
But should Chris Bosh should he be a Hall of Famer?
I don't know. Well, the NBA Hall of Fame is a joke. Mitch Richmond is a Hall of Famer, so yes, I think he should be. So Chris Mullin is a Hall of Fame. So I mean, like, what are we talking about here now?
See, Webb talk like he is one of the greats when he up there with Shaq, Barkley.
No, he's not.
Let's see, Webb. Why are you even here,
bro? Y'all gotta go watch the center court. Y'all gotta go watch the center court.
I seen it.
When he was talking about, y'all saw when he stopped the next 10.
Absolutely.
He tried to put himself in there.
Oh yeah.
Bro, people was looking around like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like, yeah, it's me. He's like,
it's me.
But Reggie Miller wasn't in there, so everybody was thinking like it's Reggie, but Chris Webber like, nah, it should be me, and everybody side out him like, nah, Jesus.
Chris
Yeah, I remember
Webber
that.
thinks he's better than what he is, and he
Because
like,
he including college too.
exactly.
Yes, but it is. This is the Naismith Hall of Fame. This is a clue.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, he in.
No, well, I mean, but my
in.
point is, if you just like NBA, like, bruh, but most of those guys had amazing college careers, y'all. Like, they not like, if you're getting mentioned for the Hall of Fame, chances are you probably did really good in college.
Yao Ming was the first Hall of Famer.
Oh, for sure. But Yao Ming had a better career than Chris Webber.
What did he do? He just scored a lot and didn't do nothing in the playoffs or nothing. Like he just
Chris Webber, nigga. Like I don't know why y'all talk.
What? What's the conference finals against? What do you mean?
I don't know why. Okay, but what I'm saying is Tracy McGrady is the same way. We all said Tracy McGrady was the first ballot Hall of Famer, right? He didn't do anything in the playoffs either. So like you cannot.
But he was a top.
Stop picking and choosing. So was Yao Ming. Yao Ming was a top player.
No, he was a top 10 player in the league.
Yes, he was. He was top 10 player.
Maybe
he was unstoppable. He was literally unstoppable. I mean, regardless of height or not, he had like 7 years where he literally we couldn't check him. Right? The only person that could do anything with Yao Ming was Shaq. I'm just saying that's the facts. We got to be factual.
Well, I showed y'all some love last week, and y'all kind of shut me down, but that's cool.
Pau Gasol better than Yao Ming, right?
Pau Gasol
had a better career. Yeah.
Why? Because of the rings?
No, because he's a better player, right?
I think that Chris Bosh and Pau Gasol, I have him like that.
Oh, all right.
Statistic wise, if you look at the stats, just look at the stats. I'm just saying, look at the stats.
But like I said, but showing up in big moments do matter. Like that.
Chris Bosh did not show up in big moments. Like when they won the playoffs in Miami, he actually was good. He was not bad. Chris Bosh was a really, really great player for them. Like we can't just say like he was trash.
I don't know. When I think of Chris Bosh, I don't think Hall of Fame. But I mean, who am I?
I don't think Hall of Fame. I don't think Chris Webber either.
I'm not saying Chris C. Webb should get in, but if you're going to tell me Chris Bosh about to get in that, then C. Webb need a ticket at least. So we'll see. Eventually, or what, posthumous something. So, all right. So let's get into a little college. Before we get into the NFL, because the Creighton coach, he was suspended for some insensitive / racist remarks, and I'm gonna say what he said, and then y'all can go ahead. He said, guys, we got to stick together. We need both feet in. I need everybody to stay on the plantation. I can have anybody leave the plantation. So anybody want to speak on that?
That's McDermott's dad. That's the McDermott from the league. Dougie that's his dad. Bruh, I don't know. Bro, it's almost like it's almost like he said what? I was reading and I just couldn't believe it, bro. And I just was like,
where did he say this at?
To his team.
Like it was like a team meeting, like something.
Or half game, or halftime. They lost. Oh, okay. In the locker room.
Okay.
I don't know, bro. It's just. I was trying to explain. Like I don't know how you can call it not racist. Like I try to lead with the benefit of the doubt. I truly do, but I don't know how you can. What is that? I don't know what to do.
I mean, I don't mind people labeling it as a racist statement. It is very, very, very insensitive to say the least. Yeah. It is very insensitive to say the least. Racist. I mean, it may be. Like I'm not saying that it's not, but I don't think I don't know him personally, right? Like if he's saying this, if this is the behavior he's exhibiting all the time, then he needs to be fired. I personally will say this is not a fireable offense. Like maybe in the heat of the moment, maybe like, and I'm not saying he may be a racist, but just because you are, you know what I mean? You may not like black people. If you don't treat them badly, then listen, we can figure something out. As long as you don't treat us badly, you can feel however you feel. I don't care. Just don't treat us badly. He treated his players badly in this situation. I think if he apologizes, he apologized. Like, I'm sorry. And it's like, try to ingratiate himself with the black players, not to say, let them play longer, but like, you know what I mean? Make them feel comfortable around you. I'm fine with it. I think it was just, it was a bad statement because I've never heard anything bad about this person. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to just throw him to the wolves. He made a bad, like he said something he shouldn't have said in a private moment. We all have. He was wrong. He should be dealt with however they need to deal with him. If they want to fine him $5,000, $10,000, and do that. But I don't think he should be fired for this. You know what I mean? Like plantation is wild, but it was just
he got fired, and then he actually got reinstated too.
They fired him for this?
Yeah, they fired him, and then they reinstated him. I think a couple of days ago or yesterday.
Oh,
or
wow.
like that. Recently,
I didn't see that.
I didn't even see that.
Suspended.
Yeah. Which is, I think that's fine. Like, think about what you said, apologize, come back and do what you need to do. I think that's fine. I don't know how y'all feel about it.
But his players rocked with him though. They say, I mean, they didn't expect this from him. He's a good guy.
But somebody snitched. If this meeting wasn't closed, somebody had to tell somebody that he said this, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Maybe somebody felt some type of way and said something about it.
I mean, I clearly. That's what I'm saying.
They talked to some of the black players, and they said, they respect him. He's somebody they go to for guidance and stuff like that, mentor, and how he'll take a bullet for his players and stuff like that.
I believe that too.
And they appreciate his apology, but they do feel some type of way.
I believe that he cares about his players. That don't mean that he's not racist. I just believe he cares about his players because
I'm just saying you was so like you was on the fence. Now you was just like, oh yeah, I believe it.
I believe that. He take a bullet for his players. I believe that.
Oh yeah.
What I'm saying is, McDermott, he's a very passionate coach. I mean, I've seen him. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know the guy from a can of paint, but I think that I like he seems like I pose this. If Fouch said that, how would y'all feel?
Football foul. Fouls be on the borderline sometimes anyway.
He do.
It's just to confirm some suspicions.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Fouls. I like Fouls. You like he wild.
He's Italian. He grew up not liking black people. Like I know that.
So
that of age.
If he on the borderline sometimes.
Fouls coach that Ken. Shout out to Ken.
Yeah, coach that Ken.
But that's what I'm saying. He cares about his players.
With Fouch, but back then things weren't going like they were going right now. So we wouldn't have thought
he don't care about black people, but he care about his players.
Yes.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah. I honestly believe that wholeheartedly.
Okay.
So I would say this. I'm not familiar with that use of the term, like that saying.
Plantation.
But what was it again? I need everybody feet to be dug into the plantation. I can't have nobody lead a plantation.
Is that something bad? Oh, that's what he said. I can't have nobody lead a plantation.
You didn't hear it? I literally read the quote.
Oh, he was wild. I didn't know he was talking about leaving.
No, he said, I need everybody to stay on the plantation. I can't have anybody leave the plantation. He said, hey, guys, I need y'all to stay focused. I need everybody to stay here.
On the plantation.
Again. No, pretty much, I need everybody 10 toes down.
A little wild.
So I would say this. I never heard that saying, and I'm sure I'm 100% goes back to slavery, right? And it kind of probably just passed down from his family that it was talked about, hey guys, don't run away. I need y'all to stay. And it's probably something that they just said over and over again that he probably don't realize how it is. Because I would say this, GM, it's a big push to clean up what we say, right? So if a part going to another part, we say male, female. Or if one part controls another part, we say master, slave. It is something that kind of got passed down through years of engineering to now when people say, well, this the master part, this the slave part, people like, wait, what happened? So now it's a big push to change everything to parent to child. We're changing it from parent to child. So it's not that the people that said it today was racist, but how it started off racist and now it's just something that we say. So I'm assuming it's something that he just say from his family that probably owned slaves, not even realizing like, yo, we need to update our sayings now. And that's what GM is doing. That's what he probably need to do.
But my thing is,
Mike, everybody going to buy Fords now because GM talking about masters and slaves.
It's not GM. It's an engineering term. Regardless, if you are in the plant, you say male, female. You say a master, slave. It's just a way to communicate to other engineers.
My only thing is, has he been saying this? Has he used the word? Like, has he been using this phrase? If this is the first time, I mean, it may have been the heat of the moment. Like, is he saying it strictly to communicate to his black player? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like. It's a lot of factors. Like, if he's not continuously using this language, then it was just a mistake. Like, it was a slight of the tongue. He shouldn't have said it. I don't think if he's actively trying to hate on the black players, then that's a problem. But if he's not, then
but the issue,
he made a mistake.
I'm not saying I'm against it, but the issue we can't measure his intent. You know what I'm saying? You saying all this if he did it before, like we don't know. You know, it was just coming out and he said this. Maybe some other players might. We don't know none of that. But I'm talking about the incident and when it happened. How should you react to that?
They suspended him. I think they did. I'm saying
background information is good to know, but we don't got all of it. So is that okay? Is that I'm cool with either or. I mean I can understand of having no just no tolerance type if you want to do that. It just you know what I mean. I don't want I want a good decision. Just what's your policy? What's your policy? Follow the policy. You know what I mean. I'm cool with follow the policy, and then if y'all need to update your policy, update it, whatever like that. But I just quick decisions. Don't try to drag it or nothing. Like just make a decision and.
I'm with quick decisions, but we got to be careful because even we got to be there is no system our system, our government system, when people say it's wrong, but we have an amendment process for a reason. We have judges, I'm not saying it's necessarily all right, but that's not even a realistic thing because you don't do that in anywhere in life. There are certain things at your job that is not negotiable, stealing time. Right, you can't steal time. Stealing time is a fireable offense automatically. You can't.
No, is it? No, it's not. It's not. You can't.
But that's my point. In certain, what I'm saying is, it is a fireable offense, meaning that if you steal time, they can fire you. Now, if they want to give you the option to stay, then they can do that as well. So my point, all I'm saying is, it's still arbitrary wherever we're at. And if we have the right people, making these decisions, then that's what we need, right? So he got suspended. I think that was the right decision in this moment. He doesn't exhibit this behavior, you know what I mean, throughout his career. So, I mean, that's all we can go off of. He seems like a straight up dude. Whether he likes black people or not, that's his prerogative. He doesn't show that all the time, as far as we can know.
It might be some people coming out.
I love this benefit of the doubt. Y'all giving boys because. Just be consistent with it. That's all I'm saying. I
give everybody the benefit of doubt when it's needed.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying because I'm not familiar with this term, right? If it was some fried chicken or the dude that bench press and he say, "Yeah, I'm gonna send you back to the hood," right? That is deliberate. Everybody know that's wrong and you shouldn't be saying this. I have never heard anybody say, "I can't have y'all lead a plantation."
But I understand what it means, though.
But that as as plain as the other ones, and maybe it's not as used. But I'm saying the other ones can be the same.
Well, I'm saying I don't know if that he even realized that that had racial epitones to it. Right? Why people be that clueless sometimes? What you say?
But I'm saying anybody can use that. Technically, that can be the answer for everyone, every racist.
That's true.
That technically could be the answer. I was born into this. This is what it is. This is who I am. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's certain things that we all said no more of this. No more of this. No more of that fried chicken watermelon. No more of grape pop. No more of I'm sending you back to the hood, baby mamas. You ain't grow up with a dad. It's certain shit that we all agree that this is racist if you say that. Now I agree that this plantation thing is definitely that if you say it again, now it's all right, bro, what's up? But with this being his first time and with it not being a saying that I never even heard before, right? I'm okay, maybe he wasn't trying to be racist with it. It's just a saying that he heard his granddad say and he never even realized, 1 + 1 = 2. That's what I'm saying, right? Because you know me, I'm quick to fire somebody. That's the only reason I'm
not saying fire him though. I'm not saying fire him.
And only because I know because being in engineering, we had a lot of old sayings that we just kind of said that we have to get rid of. And that's the only reason why I'm giving him benefit of the doubt.
It's 10 white players on the team. I just wanted to say that. We can move on.
Okay, so pretty much pretty much the owner was talking to the overseers. Is that what you're saying, Preach?
Yes.
Okay.
If
I
it
hear
was,
that.
I'm just saying, if they had all white players, how would we feel about this? You know what I mean?
It's still
They
a saying that you. It's still a saying that
shouldn't
you
say?
shouldn't say.
Okay.
Yeah, regardless,
All
you
right.
shouldn't say it. So, all right. So let's get into a little foosball. Preach and rag guy Dak. I think y'all argue about Dak a couple of times, so I'm looking forward to that again. But Dak agreed to sign a contract with the Cowboys. Was it 4 years, 160 million?
like that.
126 guaranteed or something.
Yeah.
So 40 million a year. What your boys think about that?
Good for Dak. Definitely good for Dak. He got his bread. He
Are
stayed-
you surprised that he got it? Because I know you said he had signed it 2 years ago, and that you didn't think it was a part of the. I probably shouldn't say that because I don't know if that's insensitive, but you kind of made it seem like he wasn't going to get it, at least with the Cowboys.
I don't. I mean, what was your question again? I'm sorry. I can't.
Like, are you surprised that he finally did get it? That he actually got the money, or got a contract like this?
I think. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I think they did overpay him. If I think that. I think they overpaid him. I think. I don't think it bodes well for the team long term. Like, it's not. I wouldn't have done it. Like, if that's what you're asking, I wouldn't have done it. I don't think he got paid like he good enough to carry your team to a Super Bowl, and I don't think he is. And anytime a team does that, nobody, they don't win. So I wouldn't have done it. So, but I'm good, happy for Dak. Got a lot of money, the most he got the 75 in year one, 75 million a year one. That's the most ever in year one. So I think average out around $41 million a year. So good for that. I wouldn't have done it if I was Dallas though.
I think it's gonna be the norm though for quarterbacks, like, going forward. Like, most quarterbacks are gonna see deals like this. I mean, if you're gonna be that player that the team believes in, you're gonna be the starter and the centerpiece of the team. They all can get paid like that. Like, it's just gonna be going forward. Like, in the future, they're gonna be getting probably 60 million a year. It's just something that we gotta get used to.
Yeah, I shout out to Dak. He got his bread. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, like, So, yeah,
I would say, go ahead, Preach. My bad.
Are you good?
I would say that Preach and I should be agents, because we said all young quarterbacks to do this. Get as much money as you can for as shorter time as you can. Fuck that 10 years stuff that Mahomes did.
Stupid.
Do 4 years, and then you right back out. How old is that? 25, 26 maybe?
He might be older than that. Is he?
Is he? How long he been in the league? He only been in the league like 3 years, I think. 3-4 years.
This is fifth year.
Is it fifth year? I don't know.
Fifth year.
I mean,
16.
2016? Okay, so it came out 22 maybe. So
He's
he probably
27.
27. Okay, exactly. So, but 4
31.
years, he 31. He get another big contract.
Sure will.
And then if we do 4 years, depending on how he play, you might get another one. So, all right, just keep doing certain contracts, big money, front loaded if you can, type of thing. Guaranteed.
By then, though.
It should be flag football. Oh, you think so?
It'll be flagged by then. Yeah.
Nah,
I don't know.
Not in
I
4
don't think-
years.
No, definitely not in 4.
No, I'm talking about the 8 year. The 8 years. 2030.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
football ain't going nowhere. People still wouldn't get to that bad. So we'll see. All right, y'all got anything else on sports before we get into the culture?
Man.
All right, so let's get to it. So, culture roundtable, we got a couple of things that I want you to talk about. We got the hip hop doc that Rad talked about. We got the Drake Spooky Hours review. Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Buffalo Kids, controversy, and then Governor Cuomo. Where y'all want to start?
Let's start in the town, man. Let's start in the town. We start Buffalo Kids.
Okay. So pretty much, Griselda on West Side Gun opened up a store called Buffalo Kids in the Galley. Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
And they were advertising in the Galley, and there's a big old poster, that they have hanging up off the roof, and it was three white people. So somebody took a picture and put it on Facebook and was like, these are the Buffalo Kids that I think of when I think of the brand, right? So it was a big old controversy. So come to find out, they are 3 wrestlers from Buffalo. That's a part of AEW. And if you know anything about Westside, he's a huge wrestling fan. I don't know if he got some contract with them, connection with them, or what the case may be. But it was 3 wrestlers that he used to brand the Buffalo Kid sweatshirts. What did y'all think about that quote unquote controversy? Like, y'all think that was fair or foul? The blowback he got.
Foul. I mean, they putting on for the town. The whole Buffalo Kids movement is just Buffalo shining. Like we're part of the light now. You see us wherever you turn the TV on now. And
no, you're not.
I mean, we out there, bro. We out there though. Maybe not
more than we was.
Yeah, but like I'm not turning on my TV
yeah.
in Michigan. And they're not.
We making strides, man. We making strides.
Okay. I give you that.
And I mean, those 3 people. I mean, they're on the map. They doing things. They're doing big things. Things that we didn't expect people to do. And truth be told, I went to the Galleria that day, and I saw the line. The line was crazy. It was literally the whole first floor. That's how long the line was. And 75% of the people weren't Black. So, I mean, his support didn't come from the people that was doing all that talking.
That's a fact.
His support came from the town. And the town has multiple races. The town has multiple, sexes and stuff like that. So the whole thing was just support your own. And that's what the people did. They supported their own. And on the flip side of the poster that was hanging in the middle of the thing, it's West Side. So you got West Side on one side, and then you got those 3 people on the other side. So, I mean, I commend him for doing what he did, putting the town on. He's just, giving people that light, the shine. So
the issue is that when you say the town, I also don't think of white people either, though. So, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm like the town, I don't think people think of white people living in Buffalo type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
But they think about the Buffalo Bills and they all white. My only issue is this: what color is Claire?
What? The Buffalo Bills are all white. The NFL is 75% Black.
Hold on,
Jim
Mike.
Kelly's
Mike.
white.
Hold on, Mike.
What color is Claire?
Hold on, Mike.
He's white.
Claire is white.
Yeah.
Claire was on the Who album?
What sides?
Like, what are we talking about?
Griselda.
Like, what are we talking about? She was on Griselda's album. She's a white lady on Griselda's album. Like, I mean, I know. My point is, it's like when y'all want people to go mainstream and then they go white, y'all just get crazy. What did y'all want them to do then? Like, I don't know what y'all want here. Like, if you want somebody to go mainstream, or if you don't, then that's something different. But when people go mainstream, 9 times out of 10 they go white. I can't understand. Like, we've seen this story a million times. I don't know why we have to relitigate this. Like, when he was selling dope, was y'all upset when he sold it to white people? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. What do y'all expect? Like, he had 3 white people. It's in Cheektowaga. Like, what? Did y'all think that they was gonna put 3 black people up there? I mean, did anybody really think that? Honestly, on the front of the guy, like, no,
it could have been him. It could have been him, Conway, and Benny.
Did you think that they was gonna do that?
Why wouldn't I think that?
Because
I'm not saying how things work. I'm not saying I thought that. I didn't think nothing. But if they showed up there, I wouldn't have been like, yo, why would they do that? You know what I mean? But I'm not. I mean, to get on my point, I'm not. I'm never. I mean, it's marketing. You know, I'm not gonna be mad at marketing. Anybody knows. He know who buys merch. Period. So I'm not about to. He know who buys merch. So he got attracted people that buy his merch, and he attracted them. They say it was the biggest opening in the mall history. You know what I mean? So I'm never gonna be mad at a marketing employee. That's what you're doing. You got your numbers. You know who buying your merch. You know what I mean? Because to be honest, I don't even really know what is the Griselda merch. You know what I mean? I didn't know that. I didn't know, like,
it's West Side merch.
I know West Side, but yeah, Buffalo Kid. Like, I'm saying,
that's 2 separate things.
You're right. No,
I'm just saying, people think like it's not like he on his own way.
Like, yeah, this is his own money. It's not. They're not getting no money off this. But I'm saying I didn't not necessarily know what his merch was. You know what I mean? It's not. I mean, I didn't know that. You know what I mean? I know a decent amount about merch in the city, but I didn't know per se how do West Sides look like out of a lineup. So I mean,
but he always sell out merch though. He always sell out.
I know, but I'm saying I don't know. I'm saying I personally don't know.
He does not have a specific like, oh, this is mine. I mean, the Buffalo Kids brand is like that's actually fairly recent.
Well, he got that.
what I'm
He
saying,
got like
his
some
merch.
fourth rope thing, like it's like wrestling. So
I'm saying, but his merch has always been centered around his projects. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been doing like that, so he's been selling out that way.
Like collectibles.
Yes, like you know
right.
what I mean. Certain items like that.
I didn't know, like I wasn't hip to it. I know he had it.
Buffalo
but
Kids is a fairly recent thing.
Straight up hip to it. Though, like that.
Buffalo Kids is like what I mean, fairly recent in the last 2, 3, 4 years. Like he just started coining that phrase, Buffalo Kids. In interviews, he will say it. You know what I'm saying? Like as I've seen, but. Shout out to him. I'm actually happy.
No, shout out to him. That's fine.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
So we're gonna get into this a little later too, but I would say this, right? I don't know if you've ever been to a Griselda concert.
No.
I went to one maybe like a month before quarantine last year. I went with my guy James. Shout out to James. And I went in there, and ton of white people in there. A ton of white people in there.
That's every concert.
I know, but I never been to like I go to like a Drake Jay-Z concert. That's different than going to like
that's true.
A Griselda grimy street from Buffalo.
Smaller
venue. Small group. Yeah. It was a ton of white people in there. And then it made me think about something that Preach said maybe like one of our early episodes. 75% of the people that buy rap is white.
That's a fact.
So like, right, we want them to buy the merch and spend that white dollar, but anytime we market to get that white dollar, it's like, oh, you selling out. And I told Bags a while ago because me and him was talking about opening businesses, and he was like, man, I would love to open a restaurant and it's somewhere like where black people can go. I was like, let me stop you right there. If I'm doing something and I'm opening a business, I'm not limited to just black people, right? Because I want to make. If I'm doing a business, I'm doing it to make money. If I'm gonna put my time in it and everything, I'm doing it to make money. I don't know. I would definitely have black posters up and everything like that. But at the end of the day, I want money. Westside want money. He's not doing this for whatever the case may be. He sold drugs. He's doing it for money. So shout out to West.
Do this real quick. Name the successful businesses that only black people go to, and I have one in my mind. And it has to do with hair. Other than that, y'all keep going. And even that's shaky.
Even with that, a lot of Koreans get money.
I'm just saying, like hair. Like I know braiders around the town. That's some hot. Yeah, I mean they're not braiding white people's hair. They're braiding black. But I'm just saying, like name the successful businesses who only black people go to. I'll wait.
That's true.
Church is another one.
I'm sure some
business.
I'm sure some.
I'm not saying a specific business, like I'm or a specific like company name. I'm just saying like just overall, like what business do all black people go to that is just for black people, besides church and maybe getting your hair cut?
I'm about to say black barbershops.
That's it. I say hair and church is the only two cultural things that we only go to. Like white people do not go to those things, and that's shaky.
But to give some people that was upset
doesn't exist.
A little bail, I guess I could say, is that West Side's from like the hood, the trenches type of thing. So you hope when somebody like us make it that they quote unquote don't forget about us. Obviously, he didn't forget about us, but for you to be getting this moment. Like he could have highlighted, black people some kind of way.
But he didn't.
Black models. I don't know who did the advertising.
He didn't make it to this point by doing that. So why would he start now?
No, you're right.
He been champion wrestling since he been in there. So like he didn't get here by that. I don't know why do we expect him to do that now?
I don't expect anybody to do anything but say black.
I agree, but it is the other side of it saying like maybe when he get more secure, all right, just reach back on.
Can I ask you this? Let me ask you.
I'm not saying he should, but I can understand of that. But on your journey there, it's like, bro, I gotta get there.
I gotta get there.
Let me get there, bro.
Let me say this. Okay. And I'm just playing devil's advocate real quick. If you are, let's not just say West Side, but whoever the person is, right? All your life, the one people you do know that has been your adversary, I'm just saying hypothetically, is black people, right? Just say West Side, black people have been trying to kill him all his life.
Certain black people
been trying to kill him all his life. Certain black people been trying to hate on him all his life. All right. He tried to make it, you know what I'm saying, whatever, and just say, Shady signed him. That's a white person. He got him with wrestling. That's a white person. You know what I mean? Everybody only maybe Virgil was the only person that brought him into the fashion, but when he gone in there, they all white people. Balenciaga, they white. Everybody white. So everybody that opened the door for him, I'm just saying, you get playing devil's advocate. Everybody that opened the door for him is white. How he got to where he at technically is white. You know what I'm saying? So then when he get to where he at, like I'm just asking a question. Who you get what I'm point? Who is he gonna look to when he gets there? When everybody that's opened the door for him was white.
It depends, but it all depends on what he started with. Was he just trying to make it, or was he trying? What he had a purpose for? Like
that's true. That's something different. Yeah,
like,
you're right.
Right, because you can obviously some people call like fall asleep in that. You can just like people call Lil Wayne. I don't see racism when he made that
because everybody who helped him was white.
Yes, you're right. But
besides
you also
Baby.
gotta. I'm saying, Robin. But you gotta. But it's also a reality, a part of it. Like, bro, you gotta. You know it. You know what I mean. You know it's racist. So it's like, what's your purpose? Like, you know what I mean. Like, you can say the same thing about J. Cole. J. Cole, college kids. His whole crowd is white.
His
like,
mother's white, right?
I know, but but he definitely would stand on his blackness if he you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know, but I'm not saying that Westside is not staying on his blackness though.
That's why we go in this conversation is gonna get like I'm talking. I'm not.
That's why we don't have to bring Westside in it.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Westside because of course
I know. Bring it to us. Overdue bills. I want all white people. The first thing I say is white people love Bills merch. The first thing I said.
For sure. Yeah.
So if if we do a photo shoot, I definitely want black models too. Both.
Absolutely.
So I want to have both.
Absolutely.
For sure. So it's time to overdue bills. Get your merch. Yeah. We working on something. So national transition. I want to go to Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak. Did you hear their new song, The Silk Sonic?
Can I say this real quick? Yeah. Bruno Mars is the worst musician ever. I'm be honest.
Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro.
Yo,
I don't want to hear this.
He's top 14.
Let me say this. He's not the worst, but
you about to make something up, bro.
I'm sick of Bruno Mars, bro. Like I am.
Are you sick?
No, let's pause. Because we're gonna get there. But let's talk about the song first. Hear the song with him and Anderson .Paak.
Yes.
And what did y'all think about it?
I thought that like it's like, bro, if you want to keep taking from the 70s, keep doing it by all means. Like, you're not an original person at all.
Bro, who is? Bro, shut up.
Nothing about him is original ever.
Bro, shut up. All right, I understand what he's saying. I understand that, so I'm not gonna just discredit your point. I get it, but I think he got a great voice. I'm a big fan of Bruno. He one of the top entertainers in the league, in entertainment. Right. I think he like second to me is Beyonce then Bruno. I think that's how high, especially the total package. When he perform and everything, I think his music is great. And I do get the whole point of like 24K was a good album, but I understand people from our generation be like, yeah, that's not for us because he really just pulled from a time period he wasn't from. You know what I mean? So it's like we want to hear you make it more modern, but it's kind of like he back there sometimes. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, I appreciate for what he does. I think he definitely does that when he do it live. He always jazz it up. He always make it different. So I just appreciate him as a total package. I think the entertainment side of it makes the music even better because I know a live performance of whatever song gonna be like one of the best you can see. So that's why I like Bruno. But the song is great. I'm sorry you asked about the song. I like the song. I think him and Anderson. I think this is probably gonna be like album of the year. I think that's how great the album will be.
Oh my god.
I thought it was a good song too.
I think I'm the only one who doesn't like Bruno Mars, by the way.
I appreciate Bruno too. Like Raj said, I mean, he had role models. He said that his role model was James Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince.
Oh, Mills, we're not there yet. I'm actually about the song. Hold on, I'm actually about the song.
Man, Raj just gave his little spill.
I know, he said sorry, but I'm stopping you.
Why you gotta cut me off?
Because he just did. He literally just did that. He literally just did that. Me as an elder too. Rat literally just did that, and now you about to go do it. At least he apologized.
All right.
So okay, that's it.
He was just trying to get you to not do what I.
Yes, you can be next because my very next question is: it was this big thing about Bruno Mars and him appropriating Black culture. And I want to know, like, do you think that he is appropriating Black culture?
Is he white?
Mills?
Nah, he's Puerto Rican.
Oh,
No, he's definitely not Puerto Rican.
He Puerto Rican.
He
Puerto Rican.
Yo, oh my God, no, he's not.
I don't know what he is.
He's like Jewish and
he Jewish?
he's. Let me look it up.
Is he? He look like Filipino.
Y'all just
Is he? Is he? He was.
Wait. He was born in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Oh, he Hawaiian. He looks like that. He looks Hawaiian. I'll give you that.
Life and career. Wait, no. Peter Hernandez. So wait. Oh, his dad name is
Hawaii.
He's Hispanic. If his dad name is Peter Hernandez.
Yeah. No, okay. His father is half Puerto Rican, and his mom was half Jewish.
Raw Mills.
So
I was right too.
He got Jewish blood,
right?
Yeah, he have half Puerto Rican, half Jewish.
It's quiet for him.
So he's not black.
Yeah.
So do you think Mills? Do you think he's appropriating black culture?
I love Bruno.
Why or why not? Okay.
I love Bruno. Like I said before, he spoke about his role models. When you got a role model, somebody you look up to, you do what you do to try to follow in their footsteps and try to be that person. You know what I mean? And he said in one of his interviews, he looked up to Michael Jackson, Prince, James Brown, and that's who he wanted to be. That's just him. He really appreciated the way they performed, the way they put out their music, and that's what he lived to. He wanted to live up to be. He wanted to be those specific people, and I think he did a beautiful job. I commend him, for his art. The music he gives out, the entertainment. He can dance a little bit too, like the three of them. Maybe not just as good, but you can tell that he followed in their footsteps. And that's something that he's going to hold on to for the rest of his career, probably. He's not going to change the way he is. If that's the way he felt, the people he looked up to, he's going to keep that, going forward.
So, but why? So why don't you think that he's appropriating black culture? Because he has role models?
I mean, he appreciate black people.
Okay.
I don't know who he appreciates. Did he say that?
No, I think coach. I think the word has got it's just people just overusing the word. I think cultural. When I think of culture, I think for me the true definition of cultural appropriation is like Elvis. I think that's cultural appropriation. I think that's the definition of what people.
How is Bruno Mars not doing what Elvis did?
Because Elvis did. What are you talking? Elvis was taking.
I'm asking you.
Okay, Elvis took other people's songs and said that they were his and did not acknowledge the people he took it from.
That's what Bruno Mars is doing.
No, he's not. Bruno Mars is not taking nobody else. He take it from the past and
I'm listening.
Redoing whatever he's doing.
Oh, he's redoing something that somebody else just did. Okay, all right, that's fine.
And he
that's
acknowledges
fine. That's fine.
And he acknowledges the people he did it from. Like when he does music videos, he had the In Living Color music. He acknowledged the people he take from. Like he acknowledges them. It's not like a secret that who his influences are. Like Mill said, I don't think that's a secret. I don't think he's trying to push that aside
and tell you robbing you and tell everybody
I think Elvis is cultural appropriation. I think honestly, more so who's the real. I mean, to ask somebody else, I think Post Malone is more of a cultural appropriator than Bruno Mars because if you watch interviews of him, his influences are all rock stars. He literally only doing hip hop. How he got his hip hop name? He said he put it in Google, make a hip hop name in Google, and he found Post Malone. Like that, this dude is literally just doing whatever's popular right now.
And Post Malone said that when he's feeling down, he said he don't listen to hip hop because hip hop lyrics aren't doesn't move him or some nonsense. Kind of saying hip hop is kind of like just. Nonsense.
If y'all go listen to all their Post Malone interview, he never talks about anybody from hip hop ever. It's all just the rock stars that he idolized, and it's clear as day that he's appropriating, but he does it good. So I think that matters too. Unfortunately,
he got his name.
I hate Post Malone.
Internet generator.
Childish Gambino did the same thing.
Yeah, that's not. I don't. Anyways, I think that Bruno Mars is an interesting plant. I think that.
Bro, he can sing though.
I don't know why you think that people can be talented and plants at the same time, but it is possible, right?
I mean, sure, but that's
Bruno Mars is an industry plant for sure. They allow him to take what is not his and he tries to redefine it. And honestly, that's what he's doing. And I'm gonna be honest, if you look at it just historically, you'll see this. My cousin David, he hit me to this, a long time ago. What they try to do is they try to take things that are synonymous with black people, synonymous with, black names, and they redo it and they whitewash it. And I think that's what Bruno Mars is doing. He is whitewashing the 70s music. Like, honestly, even with this 24 Karat song, and he bringing Anderson .Paak with him, and I feel sorry for him for being a part of this. But the reality is that when I listen to this song, I'm like, yo, this is clearly this is not an homage. You're stealing. Like, you're actually stealing, but he's doing it and not doing it. And I figured that the record labels is behind this because, like, I'm listening to the song. I'm like, yo, this is a song that I've heard before. Like, this is a song. But when I looked at it, it's no samples, it's no nothing. I'm like, it's impossible. Anybody else doing this, they saying something like, even when blurred lines and all that, they got them quick. But all of a sudden, they don't get these people. It's plantish, right? You know what I'm saying? It's plantish, very plantish. But I don't like Bruno Mars. I never have, and I never
clearly.
I get a bad vibe to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, my spirit of discernment tells me to stay away from him. I try not to listen to his music.
So I would say this. It's a line between appropriating and appreciating. I don't know exactly where that line is, right? Because Bruno's saying that he grew up loving these people. He wanted to be like them, right? His band is usually all black, right? Background people.
Slave Master did the same thing.
So I know. So it does. It does.
Am I lying? Like, yo, the man just said get off the plantation, but he can keep his job. But this dude is like, I don't know where to go with y'all boys, bro. Like, what
because
y'all
Bruno Mars,
y'all boys, what did I do?
Bruno Mars not saying anything. At least I know about McDougie buckets. I mean, at least I know whether he ain't no closet racist.
But he good.
Plantation.
He good.
I said suspend him, but he can coach because listen. All I'm saying is what you gotta understand, he wants the best for his players because the best for his players is the best for him. I can trust somebody like that because it's a transaction. I can't trust Bruno Mars because he's a legit liar. Like, he's saying that. All right, man, you can go, Mike.
I called him a liar, though. What is he lying about? You just called him a liar just because you want to call him a liar.
Lying about his music. It's not authentic. It's not authentic at all. But you can go, Mike.
So yeah, Bruno does seem like he appreciate the culture. Like, kind of like I'm glad Rab mentioned Post Malone because he definitely just appropriates. He's here to take. Like, Miley Cyrus was here to take. She came, she twerked, she made a song with Mike Will, and next thing I know, she was like, "Oh, I want to get back to country because hip hop was so demeaning to women." It's like, listen, you was just here shaking your ass, having a good old time, making all this money, and now when it's not beneficial for you, you're gone. So I don't know if it's not being beneficial for Bruno. Is he just going to switch? I don't know, but I don't know if he has a switch. So, but for the meantime, I'm going to believe. I know what I'm saying. Like, Miley had country, so she went back to that as soon as she could. Bruno really doesn't have anything to fall back on besides this, I guess. I mean, he made a couple of happy-go-lucky songs. I don't know, but so I don't think that he is appropriating black culture. I think he does appreciate it. I think that it is an homage. He always have all black, people with him, type of thing. So I'm gonna give him some slack. Obviously, preachers not. But so let's put a bow on this, and let's bring this back to the culture, because I want to know, because between Buffalo Kids and Bruno Mars, right? We all up in arms about white people, black people using white people for marketing, white people / Puerto Rican people, singing black music. Are black people just too sensitive nowadays, you think, when it comes to stuff like this, or do we have a reason to always be like, hold on, what's going on here?
No, I don't think we're too sensitive. Simply because if somebody slaps you 1,000 times, you're going to look at that person kind of leery, and anything he does is going, or she or whoever, it's like, and that's how we've been treated for, since we've been in America, through slavery, through Jim Crow, through all of these things. It's like, we're not being insensitive. We're just reacting properly to how we've been treated for our entire lives. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, these things are real. Just like even with the vaccines and stuff like that, like we're not reacting, sensitively by saying I don't want to take this because we know for a fact what y'all did in Tuskegee. Like it's like like we know that y'all mistreated us. Yeah, through medical terms. Like we actually know that. That's not a like we're leery about government because y'all put drugs in our community. Like what I'm saying?
I think the person the first like gynecologist was some dude that was testing on black women.
Exactly.
Or the OEL stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like y'all been doing this our entire life, even up until this point. Like it's still going, stuff is still going on, and y'all expect us to be cool with everything? Absolutely not. And it's power on words, and whatever it is, we need to call it out. I don't care if it's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? Call it all out until we don't have to call it out anymore.
Call it out, and then we decide.
Because that's what they do to us. We was innocent. We was guilty until proven innocent. You know what I mean? We see like, every time I look on my phone, it's like another person that was unjustly accused, been in jail for 20 years, getting out. I just can't understand it. Why is that happening every day? I mean, thank God they're getting out, but Jesus Christ, why are y'all stop putting us in jail all the time? Like, that's crazy that every day is somebody getting out of jail. The man, I think he was in Mississippi, he only could get $500,000. He been in jail 20. Y'all took 23 years of his life. He only was able to get $500,000 because there's a cap on like whatever, you know what I mean? That whatever the money that they can pay for people that's like, that's crazy. That's nuts. But it happens all the time, and that's my point. I don't think anything is insensitive. Like getting pulled over by a cop and you just like, yo, what's up? Like, that's not insensitive. I just know what happens all the time. Like I've been here before. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you wouldn't date. My point is nobody is going to say that about anybody else's trauma. Nobody says that. And I'm not comparing trauma, so I'm not going to throw out any names. But we know when it's other stuff, when stuff like that, nobody says anything about that. It's all good money. When they like 9/11, stuff like that, it's all cool when they can just, every time they listening to me on the phone, you know what I'm saying? I watched Coming to America, and then all of a sudden on YouTube, every Coming to America video was on there. I know y'all heard it. But nobody says nothing about the CIA listening to us. Nobody says anything about, you know what I'm saying? You can't do this and you can't do that, going into certain areas. But like all of a sudden when it's black people, it's a problem. Give me a break, bro. Nothing is insensitive to us. We should call everything out, and then we figure it out whether what it is or not.
Amongst ourselves.
Yes.
I do think sometimes some stuff is too sensitive.
Like what?
But I mean, some stuff I just, I do personally. But I'm not mad at the reaction to it though. I'm not mad at the reaction. Sometimes I personally think is like, I don't care. But I'm never going like, cause it goes to something like my dad told me when, like, y'all know in the city, in especially college high school sports, it's been crazy the last couple of years. But Section 8, kicking
Section 6
out. Section 8.
Yo, food stamps, hit me on. If you in a 313, I need the stamps.
That's funny. That's that funny. That's the name of the pod, Section 8. Section
they kicked. Hold on, Section 6 kicked the Buffalo schools out.
Football, yeah, last year.
Football.
You remember that? Yeah, but I mean, yeah. So it was crazy because that year it was McKinley versus South Park in the Section 6 championship game,
and that's when they kicked us out.
That's the year they said we want to go back to how it was, blah blah. So I'm just saying that happened.
Y'all niggas go over there.
That's what they do.
We go
because they've been losing.
But we called a slur. We had a show. We had call-ins. We had people. We pretty much started the effect.
I remember.
To get it back to them to say, no, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna have it going back for the next year. Then we're gonna talk about it again. So pretty much force them to to not change. But my dad said something. He said, I'm tired of fighting to get back. Where we should have, where we already had. We shouldn't fight for something that we already had. We should fight to get what we already had and get something more.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So I'm cool with some people being insensitive because it opens the door for us to get something that we didn't have before. So I'm fine with that, but I do still think sometimes some stuff could be as insensitive. But I think the result of it, if people do it right, we're gonna be getting some things. Like, I'm not mad at a lot of people, all the businesses doing little stupid stuff to try to change and stuff like that. But they having them to be aware of, black plight and all that stuff. At the bare minimum, that's getting something that we didn't have. You know what I mean? So I'm cool with all the over insensitive things because I know we getting, as black people, we reaping, stuff we should have had, already. So we're not equal because we got to get to stuff. We got to get more stuff that we should have already. So the insensitive stuff have us, reach more and more and get more and more. So I'm cool with that, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think we're sensitive. To be honest, we're really numb in certain situations. Like we really, like we've turned a blind eye to a lot of stuff because it's almost business as usual. Because if we really sensitive, we would turn the whole world upside down, low key. You know what I'm saying? The Jews did it. Nobody else says something about that nobody says nothing about the Jews when they are too sensitive about any little thing. Oh my God, they're anti-Semitic. They throw that anti-Semitic through everything. Any little thing you say about
which part
anti-Semitism.
All I'm saying is that the whole thing about the
what's our word?
That was
what's our word?
That was the whole thing about him marketing to,
to
if that was a little like, bro, like what y'all talking about? It's West Side Gun. He not. Yeah, I think he's not being authentic. You know what I'm saying? So that was a little too much for me. I'm like, y'all gotta know.
But it's really not about the West Side Gun. You're right. We should not talk about the West Side Gun. It's just about
that's the incident. I think that was like a sensitive moment.
No. True. I'm saying that's not being sensitive. That's just being like, yo, we know this story too well. Y'all never put us up here, regardless of West Side Gun or not, regardless if it was wrestling or not. It's a trigger. That's not being sensitive. I'm being triggered by something that I see constantly all the time in my life. Y'all always disrespect us. It's just triggers. Everybody else got triggers, and it's fine for Jewish people to have triggers. They get triggered all the time, and they throw out anti-Semitic. What I'm saying is we can throw out the anti-black. Let's throw that. Hashtag anti-black. That's anti-black right there.
It's just racist, bro. You say racist.
Okay, but I don't because they don't like. I want to use anti-black because they use anti-Semitic. It works for them. It works for them. I don't want to use racist anymore because they're racist. We know that. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. They are racist. Like we know that people hate Jews. They're called Nazis. They don't use that word anymore. We use anti-Semitic. See, that's how they get you. We're using anti-black from now on. That's anti-black. That's anti-black. And I was going. And listen, we can move on because I want to give the Cuomo thing a little bit more time because I want to see how things go. We don't have to talk about it because I want to talk about the Meghan Markle thing and the Prince Harry. You know what I'm saying? And that whole situation. We can briefly touch on that real quick because we talk about anti-black. And the fact of the matter is, see, she used the word racist, or they using that word racist. I don't know if y'all abreast on what's going on. She had the interview with Oprah, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and supposedly the crown, so to speak, English royalty, they don't like her because she's black. That's basically the sentiment that has been said. And Prince Harry has confirmed that. It's not like he's confirmed that. His family has they don't want to talk to him anymore. He said his brother don't want to talk to him. His father don't want to talk to him. And it's simply because he's marrying a black woman and he got a black baby. We need to stop saying we know that they're racist. Like, we don't have to wonder about that. We need to say that is anti-black behavior and it's unacceptable. It should be stripped of their crown. She should not be Queen of England anymore, even though that it's a powerless thing. No, because she's anti-black.
Like how you
see what I'm saying?
That sounded good. It sounded good because it sounded good. I hope we.
The reality is,
we can keep that.
The reality is,
but you
but the truth is, you can be racist and be a president. We've seen it before. But let's start saying, can you be anti-black and do that?
I'm not trying to. Listen,
we gotta start floating it though.
Listen to me. I'm not trying to start. You can not want your great grandson to date a black woman. That's your right, bro. Like you can want that. Like that's fine. That is perfectly fine.
No, Rad. They talk about the baby. They
yes. I'm talking about.
What did the baby do?
I'm not talking about the baby. I'm talking about the
fact that the baby do.
No, that's a problem, Rad, because she hates black babies. She hates black babies, Rad.
Sam, y'all don't, bro. That's not. Listen to me.
It's anti-black.
She might. I know, but I'm just saying she didn't want him to marry a black person.
She's anti-black.
And you do that, you out the kingdom, bro. That's how stuff go.
That's fine.
Life.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. But
You out. If you do that, you out. All right, get out. I'm out.
So
I'm happy that he got out.
all I'm saying is
that.
she's anti-black. This an anti-black house. We don't want to deal with anti-black people.
Bro,
anti-black people should never get any publicity.
Bro,
just like anti-Semitic. They killed Farrakhan for that.
Bro,
am I right? Am I lying?
Bro, the fact that she's still a queen and her son is like 75, she won't give him the king.
What do you mean?
Yes, he is.
Prince Harry is not 75.
No, that's not the son. That's the grandson.
That's your
grandson. Okay.
No,
William.
the son, she won't let down because she's trying to die. She want him to die before her because he remarried some chick that she don't like. So she mad. So she not giving up the kingdom for you. I gotta die. Yeah, I gotta die.
You say she
I gotta
won't
die.
die.
I gotta die.
She won't die.
She doesn't have control over dying.
No, I'm saying she could have gave it up. She about to let him be
No, I understand what you're
89
saying.
before he become the king. That's nuts. If she loved him, she would have stopped being queen, bro.
That's not true. No one does that.
Yes, they do.
Not in history. No queen gives up power. I mean, so that's not a real thing. I'm a history buff. I know that. This is not true. My point is this. All I'm saying is, Rad, we gotta start saying anti-black. Like I think
that's fine. I'm not mad.
Okay,
I'm not.
You cool with that? That's anti-black. They killed Farrakhan for what he said to the Jews, right? They call him anti-Semitic, then they tried to silence him. Am I lying or not? Is that a fact?
That's a fact. I think he got kicked off Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, everybody who go that route, they say anti-Semitic and it's over. It's a dunzo for them. Let's start saying anti-black and let's get the same movement going. That's all I'm saying for the queen too. Whatever. Let's start at the queen and work our way down. Let's start there. Shout out
the queen of
the
country.
So
but then
they got black people there. She anti-black.
You are a history buff, so remind me. Isn't this the same country that literally colonized everybody?
Absolutely. This is who was responsible.
So why are we even surprised about this? This is
I'm
what
not
they
surprised. I'm not surprised.
But not you, but on Twitter, everybody was like, the queen, like,
that's what they stand for.
How many years old?
Yeah. He don't want you to marry a black person. Duh.
Yeah.
She wanted to keep it in the same like lineage of people. She want to arrange. She probably had a couple people she want to arrange you to get with. And you went outside. Not only did you went outside without want you got a black woman, bro. You out of here.
No,
like, come on, that makes sense to me. That's in the perfect story of history.
No, it actually doesn't
make sense to me.
This is the problem. This is where I get this is the issue, Rap. And I'm gonna tell you this. Okay, not wanting somebody to do something is one thing, right? But when they do it, then that's the difference. If you claim that you love your grandson and he marries a black woman, you should not hate him and hate the woman and hate the baby. That's the problem. That's love, because if your son, if Aiden marries a white woman and you never wanted him to marry a white woman, are you gonna hate?
Oh wait, time out.
Are you gonna hate white women?
For one, I'm not about to compare me into a queen who got like lineage and like history and
she's a person. You have lineage. That's your problem, Rap. Stop saying you're not a king. You are a black king.
Yeah, black king. I want to talk about preach.
Yeah. That's the problem right there. You are a black king. I don't care what she got. Just because she may got some land. I don't even know if she got land. Just because she got some money, and she probably do got money. But the reality is she ain't got no power no more. They stripped her of that.
You talk about morals and stuff, Sam. I mean, of course, that's different than, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Why you compare me to the queen?
I'm not comparing you to the queen,
yes,
right?
You are.
First of all, you are a black king, so you need to stop saying that. You need. I'm telling your father, but but my thing is, here's my point. It's not about it's legacy. It has nothing to like that. Whether you're a queen or not, that's across the board. Some people don't want people to marry outside of their race. But when they do marry outside your race, are you going to hate? Are you going to
exile them?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Not my family, not a business and tied to other things. It's like other stuff that goes into what they're doing over there.
No,
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that's not a right comparison.
They legit do not have power anymore, right? Like, bro, it's literally a figment of everybody.
I'm not talking about power as far as like can just execute somebody.
They can't do anything.
They still own everything. They own all of Canada is theirs. They own all the land. They own a lot of land. They own the most real estate in the world is owned by the Queen. Do you know that?
Yes.
So what do you mean they don't have power? They have
and that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. The most land that's owned is by the Catholic Church. That's who owns it. So that's not a true statement. The Catholic Church owns most of the land in the world. That is a fact. It's not hearsay. I didn't make that up. That is a
Catholic
fact.
Church. You're right. But a lot of it is owned by the Queen as well.
What I'm saying, no. They actually, and that's debatable too, because they had a conflict. That's why King James went Protestant, because he didn't like the rule of the Catholic Church. But we getting into in the weeds.
I do want to stop.
Anti-black.
No, yeah, I'm cool with anti-black.
I'm cool. I'm
Okay,
not arguing that.
I do want to talk about Oprah for a second. Is there not anything better that she should be doing with her platform right now than talking to fucking Harry and Meghan? Or is that just me?
I'm gonna say yes, but I'm cool with it because it was popping. Like, you gotta, like, sometimes you just gotta do the story because it's popping. Like, that's the thing. This was a wild story, yo. Like, I mean,
I didn't watch the interview. I just seen the Twitter.
Neither did I. I didn't watch it either. I watched the clip. I didn't watch it either. I watched the clip. But the point is, this is the biggest story. And the only reason why I knew the story, but like Piers Morgan, the guy.
Oh yeah,
he stormed off.
Like, I'm not taking this. I'm not taking it.
But like, yo, you're anti-black. That's what we need to start saying. We need let them be uncomfortable. I'm cool with that. Yo, you're
anti-black. He's not anti-black. He is just mad that Meghan ghosted him and went and got with Prince Harry. That's all that is.
Oh, they were together.
Let him tell it. This was his story. They say that him and Meghan went on a date. Or they went out for drinks. They had a good time. He put her in the Uber because he was going to a party. He said that night she went to a party. She met Prince Harry and she never talked to him again.
Oh, okay. Then I didn't know that.
Oh, he dirty Mackin.
Oh, that's fine.
He dirty Mackin.
Oh, he good.
He dirty Mackin. He dirty Mackin.
Fine. All right, Piers Morgan's fine. I'm sorry. He's just mad.
He hurt.
Yeah, that's cool. He can do all the slander he wants. As long as it's not anti-black, I'm cool with that. He can do all that slander. That's fine.
But it is International Women's Month. So he be slandering a woman during Women's Month.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna say
the wrong guy. We was asking you, Sam. Asking me and Mills.
Yeah, Mills is married. Go ahead, Mills.
I didn't even know it was a Women's Month, to be honest.
Now you gotta go out and get your wife some flowers now, just because of that.
We trying to throw flowers anyway. You know, random flower day.
Try to throw him an alley. This is what Blake Griffin's gonna be like. They're gonna try to throw him an alley, and he gonna completely do nothing with it.
What's that?
I'm crying.
You can answer, Sam. You can answer, bro.
Okay, cool. I think so. I've been in this place in my life. I don't even call it restorative feeling. I think it's just, I said this. I was thinking to myself. I was driving the car and I said, you know what? I forgot I was talking to my lady, and I said, there's no such thing as a double standard. We gotta stop saying that. There's just a standard, right? Like, it was never double because it was always the standard. Like, we don't say anything else is a double. Like, if something is just, it has always been this way. So if it's always been, then that's just the standard. Now, if you want to change the standard, we can have that conversation, but don't tell me it's anything double. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that because it just puts a little spin on this, a little spin magic on there. And that's just
like men paying for all the bills has just been the standard.
It's a standard, but nobody says, "Oh, it's a." You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't ever. No, it's just that's a standard. That's just how it's been. You know what I'm saying?
Cost to be the boss.
That's a cost to be the boss. And when women is promiscuous, you are a hoe. That's just that was the standard. I didn't start that. It's not a double standard because I am not considered a hoe. That's just a standard. You get what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Okay, that's why I needed
this Women's Month. We should have used a better. We just said men paying bills and we said women being hoes. Like, come on, we need a better example, guys.
Well, there are some women who is hoe, who is a hoe.
Yes, but
you should have used it. Well, go ahead, Rad. Which one would you like us to use? Well, which one would you like Priest to use?
What
example he's saying?
Yeah, you have an example.
Okay, let me say this real quick, man. Shout out to all the women out there. Shout out to my mother. Thank God for her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all women. We appreciate y'all. We thank God for y'all. We thank God for the help me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all here to help us. And you know what I'm saying?
Help me. So I do want
is that bad rap?
I don't know.
It's in the Bible.
It's a fact though.
It's in the Bible.
Like certain things are facts, and we got people run away from gender roles, and maybe they don't like the word gender, but I do sure like roles. Like, we got to be honest about that. And we need to start playing them. The reality is that okay, if a man is not doing what he is supposed to do, then you have to figure that out. But you know what I'm saying? There are certain things that women are supposed to do. Like we can't run away from that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
It's,
not. For me, it's never. I'm cool because my roles are defined, and we go on that role. But I'm not. But if people want to do other things, they can do other things, guys. Like you.
No, yeah, do what you want.
I don't care. Now, and then it's very similar to.
Oh, that's when things go awry.
It's similar to the black plight, right? They gon' like on that end of the gender LGBT, they gonna overreach to get what they thought they didn't have. You know what I mean? So they're gonna keep wanting, more and more, and you know what I mean. Keep itching to where they think equality is for them. So, that whole no gender, all that stuff. I don't necessarily ascribe to that, but it is what it. Hey, if that's what people are doing, that's what they're doing. I mean,
I've been listening to Kevin Samuels a lot. Y'all listen to any of his joints yet?
All I've seen was the parodies of Kevin Samuels be like,
yeah. So, but he talked. He's like I said, I'll compare him to Preach, but he talked about help me and stuff like that. Really, just like get back to roles, but he can do it in an entertaining way. I think y'all should check him out. I think a lot of men should check them out. I think some women should too, if you can handle that type of conversation, right? If you don't think that women should do anything like submissive to men and men should be leading, then it probably should not be for you. It's not for you.
It's not for you.
It's not for you.
Just go. Don't watch stuff. Don't watch it and be mad at it. That's crazy.
That's my thing. Like that is, and people can say whatever they want to say, but the fact is, like we actually, it's funny. We have, and I don't know how many years the world has been, but we have, however long that is, evidence to suggest that men lead. Like that is a fact. Like I can't tell you in every society and every point in history. I mean, I don't know what do you want me to do about it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I want you to
knock down the patriarchy. I don't understand.
I want you to knock down the patriarchy, bro.
But why?
But preach. This is something that he say. Like, don't even waste your energy. He say, save yourself. He said the women that want to be over here with the men,
I like
over
my
here with the men,
patriarchy.
and the women that don't, of the people that want to do it differently, do it differently. That's fine.
That's
how me Angie do our household, how Rad Salt do their household, how Mills them, how you do your household.
The patriarchy
go do it. Saying I am also the head of the household. How about you, Mills?
That's dangerous.
That's shout out to Mills. But I do want to get this Burger King thing in before we get out of here. It's for about Women's Month. So Burger King sparks ire. So I said Burger King UK. I started the UK, made it twice. Set social media on fire this week when they tweeted, "Women belong in the kitchen." The tweet was part of an ad campaign aimed to bring awareness to a lack of female chefs and announcing a scholarship program to help female Burger King employees pursue their dreams. The brand also ran a print ad in the New York Times, which laid out the scholarship program. The time of the tweet coincided with International Women's Day, set off alarms. It's a treacherous time for brands that are eager to jump on cultural moments, but may not always hit the right note. So I thought that this was hilarious.
That's funny. I like that. I know some people that's a funny, like if a comedian did that, Chappelle did that, that's hilarious. That's funny. You gotta just hand it to him, like shake your hand. That's good.
And bring the attention.
People won't be too sensitive.
And it's true. Like I think saying that women should be in the kitchen is not anti-woman. Right? We can all agree on that. I didn't say that that's all you should do. I just said that I didn't say that that's all you should do. If you're able to multitask and do different things, then do it. But to suggest that you should not be is an indictment on your grandmother, grandmother, and all that.
That's where you go too far.
Let's keep it a stack bundle.
That's where you,
like, it is. But when they say that, I don't like how because
you should be able to say women should be in the kitchen. Somebody else should be able to say women should not be in the kitchen.
Well, Rad, I would say this, but you don't.
Because I want my woman in the kitchen though.
If you
no. Let's pause. Because when we say it is men to pay all the bills and the cost to pay the boss,
that's a role.
You did not say hold on, preach. No, you can't say that because all men don't want to. It's only on the time when we say like women should be quote unquote traditional. Or do we have to stop?
Yeah.
Now I understand because you can't say it because you
can
get canceled. I know we can, but we only don't say it because we feel like we would get canceled. But when we tell men to go out there and be traditional men, no one ever say, hey, hold on. It's some men that don't want to pay no bills. They want to go 50-50. They don't mind cooking. And we don't ever say that. We say men go out there and do your job.
I agree. And it's a fact because
that's a double standard.
Yeah, but you just said it's no standards.
That's my point.
So if they think men's standards are higher, I'm going to encourage them thinking that if they doing manly things, it's a higher quality. I'm not commending no man doing something they be thinking is a lower thing. I'm not commending. I don't care for that personally. But if a woman saying I want to pay 50-50 bills, I want to be more. I mean, y'all can. That's fine. I think if they feel like they're reaching a higher standard. But
I want you to be a white person.
But if a man saying, I want the equal stuff. I want to be 50-50. I don't want to take out trash, bro. You a bum to me. Like I'm not standing. That's what are you talking about? You know what I mean? That's just crazy to me. I'm not hearing for that. And people want to make that argument. That's fine. But I think that's weak sauce. But if a woman saying y'all want to be more than what I don't think it's less. I think that's even more important. If a woman that can hold down a house, bro,
it's amazing.
It's like shout out to Angie.
It's one of the most.
Bro,
it's better than anything. It's better than the.
And this is no disrespect
to the CEOs.
Listen to Kevin. Listen to Kevin Samuels. He laid a lot of this out. He listened to a lot of this out, and most men do prefer that.
Absolutely.
But it's some men out there that want. No, they don't mind 50-50.
Take care.
Shout out to the scammers. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and get out of here. A couple of things. What Jay-Z and Square. Jay-Z sold majority of it to Jack, a title to Jack. I'm wondering what they're gonna do with that. Well, you think that you can be able to pay for CDs through Cash App? Like what's he doing with that?
Yeah, they saying it was like Cash App Records. He probably gonna have a music app. I mean, he got the music. He probably it's gonna be all on Cash App. Like Cash App is gonna be a hub that's gonna
you can buy stock
like Apple.
Listen to music. Buy stock, Bitcoin, all that. Send money. They're gonna try to take over that space that Twitter or Facebook got. Like, he got Twitter. It's gonna be connected to Twitter too. He like Jack about to be on some stuff. He already is, but
he's trying to
on Twitter. On Twitter, they got like a Clubhouse version of Twitter too. Like
he's trying to be Amazon of the tech game,
social media.
They're gonna stop him. Watch.
Yeah, I don't want to say
like him though. He's super blue. He's super blue.
They're gonna stop him.
Super blue.
You gonna stop him?
No one man should have all that power.
He shouldn't, but he kicked off Donald Trump. That's gonna give him a little something, a little leverage.
Well, as long as Blue is running everything, then when they go back to the Republicans, it's gonna go because it's gonna go back.
Yeah, in 2 years, it normally does. What else? So, Coming to America 2. I did not see it yet. I know Preach did. Rat Mills. I watch it yet?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay, I'm watching it this weekend, so we're gonna come back with a review next week. I know Preach waiting to kill it. So look, we're gonna make sure
one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Yo, it's crazy. I'm hearing like, oh my god, I was crying, laughing from start to finish, or I'm hearing this is the worst movie ever.
There's mixed emotions out there.
I haven't heard much in the middle yet.
I laughed.
I'm a middle guy.
Okay.
I don't. Whoever said it was you was laughing the whole time. I'm not. I don't want to spoil it, but I don't think he was laughing.
Yeah,
but it wasn't. Sam about to overdo it.
Did Rick Ross' house look good?
His house looked good. But the reason why I said it was terrible was because it was some of the worst acting I've seen from Wesley Snipes. Like I feel so bad for Wesley, man. I think jail changed him,
Mike.
Man. He's a terrible actor.
It's coming to America, bro. Like I don't know what Sam expected.
Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall did an amazing job when they first did it. It was like literally boom their careers. America, like Eddie Murphy was terrible in this. Arsenio Hall was awful. He looked fat.
Bro,
like
they stay years in between. Yo,
he's 35. They almost 60. Denzel look fat too.
Wesley
that's how you look when you're 60.
Wesley Snipes was terrible. Jail did
it was
him
some
bad.
funny points.
Hold on. Preach. We're gonna review it next week, bro.
Did you see Rotimi? Like,
yeah.
He that? Oh, no.
Just
It
watch
is some
All
bad
right.
stuff, but it's fine. It's
All
fine.
right.
Okay. Oh, that's bad now. Yeah, that's bad, right? Okay.
And then the last thing before we get out of here, so I guess overtime, the like social media, high school, whatever it was, they started a league that for players 16 to 18 that would play them like 100 something grand for the year or to 100,000 to play. What y'all think
Yo,
about that?
When I say
And
shout out-
health insurance and stuff, right?
Health insurance, and again equity in the in it.
it's another example of white people are so racist. Is another example. It is. Shout out to LeVar Ball. When LeVar Ball tried to do this, they crucified that man.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Black
Oh, that's a
man.
fact.
They
I agree with that.
crucified that
I
black
agree with that.
man.
I
They
agree with
said
that.
he wasn't. He was a terrible father, but all of a
I
sudden,
agree with
LaMelo Ball is one of the best players in basketball. Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo playing good too.
His son is just not good, but he got a shot. His son is not. I mean, he's not. An
I
MVP.
like Jello. I like
He got
Jello.
a
I
shot,
like
though.
Jello.
At least
I
he
like
got-
Jello.
My point is, his son got a shot. That's all.
Yeah, everybody's son don't get a shot.
Yeah, all you could try to do as a father is try to get your son a shot, and that's what he
did.
did. That
I
black
respect
man
it.
did everything he was supposed to do, and he did it. And this is I thank God that his wife is feeling better, but she was not a part of this. She helped them raise them kids, but I'm just saying at the time. But I don't want to get into that. My point is this. That black man did an amazing job. He started something and they crucified him. They planted
Sneakers,
that seed.
everything.
They planted that seed. They tried to get they got the sneakers out of here because they said what you call was stealing. We ain't hear nothing from that. We ain't hear nothing else. We ain't hear nothing else about his brother. Nobody says nothing about what happened to the story. They lied. They're liars. They're all liars. The white man, this is a classic example of the white man stopping the black man. I just want everybody to know that.
Can't stop him though.
Not stop, but what I'm saying is the sneakers. He
Hurt us.
That's what
They
I'm
put
saying.
hurdles. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They was anti-black against LeVar Ball.
Hashtag anti-black.
Hashtag anti-black.
Yo, preach. OSMG, like this could be a Black Lives Matter movement. Like we can blow
Listen.
that up and get paid.
Listen, because matter of fact, the BLM, the co-leader of the BLM, she just came out and she said that she just condemned the queen for this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So if she could do that, we can start our anti-black movement. You know what I mean? Shout out to us.
He just condemned. Shout out to us for sure, 100%. So, like I said, this is a great show. I love y'all, boys.
Y'all really like Mills ain't saying nothing for the past 45 minutes.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
No, it's your fault because you silenced him and then he got upset about that. Mills,
you switched it. He threw a curveball. Mills have no clue who the queen is. Mills have no clue who the queen is. Mills didn't hear one word about this, so he had nothing to add. It's not his fault.
My father sat at the TV and screamed at it because you wasn't saying anything. He just was like, he was screaming like, yo, what's wrong with him? Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that? I swear to God, he's screaming at the television.
Mills had the best part of his damn pod today, bro. The man explained to us.
What assist is? What an assist is? Yo, that was
okay. Mills, why did you say? Tell me what came in your mind when you thought you had to tell us that they was trying to get assists. That's what made the game bad. They tried to get assists, Mills. Where's your mind at?
No, I should have made the game bad.
Okay. He was just saying that
they get money for it. They get money for them.
So what was the correlation of bad or
because
good?
You were talking about shooting too much.
Oh,
and I was saying if you go ISO ball, you don't get that assist. So you listen out on some money.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. I don't have anything with your saying. But okay. But Mills is very procedural. And so maybe that's why he tried to explain that way. But
that was.
I mean, we do have some. Like Angie mom watch a lot. You know, our parents watch a lot. They mean that know what an assist is. So shout out to Mills.
My father knows what an assist is. He just said, Mills, you need to start talking.
Well, like I said, on I'm gonna give people a little background. On our list, we had Spooky Hours 2, which we got to talk about next time, and we had the Governor Cuomo. So I'm sure Mills was prepared for those two. I'm sure Mills had a lot on Drizzy and a lot on her governor. You threw a curveball in and talk about the Queen that Mills probably had no idea about because Mills don't be on social media.
I apologize, Mills.
So, but I will be in town this Thursday. So, Rad, set something up. Maybe us, the four of us and our ladies get together, do something, go grab some food and play some spades. I'm around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Book it.
All right,
Live
back.
pod?
So,
Live
we
pod?
do live. We can just go live while we playing spades.
We
So
say
I
that
can
all
ask
the
if I can
time.
ask people how many books I got.
What I got?
What I got? Hey, yo, what I got?
Yo, you can get 6 if you lead with the jack. You lead with the jack. You could get 6 of them.
Yo, if you leave with that jack, I guarantee everybody gonna see that ace coming and he come back around with that ace later.
Nah, I'm playing
I'm
my king.
trying. Yeah, I'm playing my king. So it's gonna be me and Rad versus the preachers. We're doing 25. Mills just lost a couple of dollars to some dude with some fucking balls at the mall. So I saw Mills got money for spades. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go ahead, throw a little money down. So we're gonna go live. So we'll see y'all then. And I see your boys when I touch down.
All right, yes, sir.
All right. Holla. Hootie hoo.